talkSPORT Sports Update with Trusted Trader. When it matters, get the job done marvellously well by a verified Trusted Trader professional. talkSPORT.
With your headlines at 4 o'clock, I'm Tom Clayton. Good afternoon. 53-year-old Paul Doyle of West Derby has been jailed for 21 years and 6 months after he drove his car into crowds at Liverpool's title parade in May. He pleaded guilty to 31 charges, including dangerous driving and causing grievous bodily harm with intent. Key evidence was retrieved from his own dashcam footage from the day. Here's Detective Chief Inspector John Fitzgerald of Merseyside Police.
Yeah, in my 20 years of police service, this is the most distressing and graphic footage that I have come across. It was really difficult to watch for me and the whole of the investigation team, but it was really important that we did.
He'll serve at least two-thirds of the sentence in custody before being released on licence. Elsewhere today, Bruno Fernandes believes the hierarchy at Manchester United wanted to sell him this summer when he'd opted to stay. He's given an interview to Portuguese outlet Sports Witness, which was reportedly set up by the Portuguese national team, not Manchester United. Here's talkSPORT's Alex Crook.
I find him a bit of an enigma, Bruno Fernandes, because you look at his numbers and they're there to be shot at in terms of his goals, his assists. I mean, the free kick he scored last night was absolutely terrific. I understand the argument that maybe some of his body language doesn't befit a captain.
Manchester United sources have told talkSPORT the club's directors always saw Bruno as a key part of their future. And former England cricketer Matthew Hoggard says England's batsmen need to be smarter in the third Ashes test starting tonight.
It's using your brain and saying, right, when can I attack? When do I have to defend? What does my team need me to do now? And it is about scoring runs. And it doesn't matter how you score runs, but you can't score runs if you've nicked off of the first two balls and you're sat in the hutch.
It's all the build-up to the third test on talkSPORT's cricket YouTube channel.
talkSPORT News.
A former soldier who brought Paul Doyle's car to a stop has been described as a hero, and the BBC says it will fight a $10 billion defamation case brought by Donald Trump. More from Amelia at past.
talkSPORT weather with QuickFit. For a limited time only, get 15% off a set of 4 selected premium tyres. Don't miss out and book today at quickfit.com and drive away happy every time. Conditions apply.
Chilly this evening with frost and fog patches developing under clearer skies, becoming mild and cloudy in the west, rain arriving overnight.
On DAB and on your smart TV. talkSPORT Drive, featuring new relegation collision warning alerts and patented full shot avoidance system.
Don't make a fuss, just get on the bus.
Fueled on raw radio spirit. Pimp your radio on talkSPORT Drive.
Hello, good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. So welcome to Drive on talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent here, everyone.
Darren here, by the way. Darren
As I said, DB Sneaker Freak, you out, Sunshine?
Free copy menu.
Got my T-shirt and I've got a jumper on.
Okay, free copy.
We'll talk about that in a moment.
Embarrassment you are.
Well, we'll talk about that in a moment. But Jingo, we've got a show for you. We'll discuss Kobe Mainoo and his brother's T-shirt as Man United drew 4-4, an absolute thriller with Bournemouth last night. We're building up to a week of League Cup quarterfinals on talkSPORT and our network, starting with Cardiff against Chelsea, that one tonight. What a big show it is. And off the back of that, we'll be discussing the in-house battle between Enzo Maresca and the Chelsea owners. And after Leicester's Spataro, who scored from 65 yards on Saturday, we'll be asking whether halfway line goals are always the goalkeeper's fault. That's a good question. All that plus, yes, Adam Smith joins us for The Voice, and we'll find out what Benty thinks of Bruno Fernandes. This is Drive, this is talkSPORT. You can get involved, 03717 223344.
Hello, Hobby City.
Where's that from?
Jack, you're surprised that Jack has got back there, honestly.
That's unbelievable.
So many folders. Oh, is this mine? Is that mine? Is this mine?
No, yeah, that is yours, yeah.
Is that mine? Yeah. He's got so many folders back there. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, top of the show, son.
Yeah,
do that in a minute.
Yeah, he's got so many little folders there that are just clips. Yeah.
Bentley sound effects.
Yeah, that one there. Brr, brr. Hobby City. I mean,
he just said it takes 10 minutes to open that folder of Bentley sound effects.
Is it? How are you, Andy?
I'm good. I'm very well. How are you? I feel a lot better yesterday. I was in a bit of pain. I don't know why, but I didn't go to the Christmas party last night, which is the first time I've ever had the chance to go and not gone.
I apologise. I mean, look what I'm dealing with under my
Oh, you do that in the break?
Mate, I'm trying to. It's all of my space. Personal space.
Okay, maybe get in earlier and do it then. But no, I feel a lot better, thank you. Mrs. G was out last night at Christmas.
Oh, is that what you feel better? You're better than that.
So, no, I haven't finished yet. So I got home, I sat on my couch with Dr. Stuart Frank. We both watched the madness that was at Old Trafford last night, which we talked about in just
What a game.
Nice glass of rosé for you it was. And then, yes, I feel a lot better. I feel refreshed. I've come in, I've listened to everyone's stories about, I got in at 4 o'clock this morning, I feel terrible. Everyone in the office is saying that. I feel good. I feel sprightly.
First and foremost,
yes.
Are you going to apologise?
To who this time?
To the Bournemouth fans, because you said it on the show yesterday that...
Well, I did say we score 3.
No, you said it's impossible for Bournemouth to get anything from this game at Old Trafford. Impossible.
I got carried away.
So do you want to apologise to Bournemouth fans?
I apologise, Bournemouth fans.
Apologise Fern Buckley, because she's Bournemouth as well.
Okay, I apologise. All Bournemouth fans. I don't need to name check anyone.
No, but...
Fern Buckley, apologise. Yeah, I got that one wrong. Yeah, thanks, Jack. Is that my folder? Just round of applause all the time. Should we talk about that? Do you want to talk about it now? We should go straight into it because it's a busy show.
Yeah, mate.
What are you doing?
Mate, this is all under my desk.
I know, but just leave it there.
My feet need to be somewhere, all right?
They do need to be somewhere.
Would you have your trainers next to this?
No, but what I do is I come in at like 1:45 and get ready.
No, you don't, because the show's still going on.
5:45.
The show's still going on.
Yeah, I'm like, Paul, move out. Should we start and then I'll explain my jumper, etc.? Should we do that?
Yeah.
Right, we're going to start with Man United and Bournemouth. They played out a 4-4 draw. It was live on talkSPORT last night. Madness. But what does the future hold for Kobbie Mainoo?
Troopy inside the penalty area, left-footed shot into the far corner. It's 4-4, and Manchester United punished for sloppy defending again.
About Kobbie, I can speak about Kobbie every press conference. For you guys, there are some players that you believe a lot, and I believe a lot. But sometimes I have to make choices.
He's done so much by the age of 20 and then fallen out of favour. But when you look at this team, if Kobbie Mainoo is the answer, what on earth is the question?
Didn't we hear about a year, 18 months ago, that this kid, 18, 19 years of age, was wanting serious money? And this is the challenge that you've got because they've arrived in their own minds before their journey's even really begun.
Yeah, Man United and Bournemouth played out a classic 4-4 draw at Old Trafford last night with both sides leading, having to come from behind. But the story of the night, or one of the stories of the night, came from Kobbie Mainoo's half-brother. He was pictured wearing a T-shirt which read, "Free Kobbie Mainoo." I've got a jumper on that says exactly the same. I'll explain my reasons behind it in just a moment. Now, Kobbie came on in the 61st minute last night, but yet to start a Premier League game. In fact, he's only had one start for Man United. That is in the Carabao Cup. talkSPORT's voice of live football. The GOAT Adrian Durham joined the breakfast show this morning. Wasn't happy with the T-shirt.
Fans need to stop focusing on Kobbie Mainoo, especially his brother. And can you imagine his brother doing that when Fergie was in charge? Fergie would have had Kobbie Mainoo out of the club by the next morning. It was an utterly insane thing for him to do. It's selfish for him to do that, the brother. It's totally about him getting attention. It doesn't help Kobbie Mainoo, doesn't help Manchester United. But that midfield, I think Casemiro, as good as he's been in his career, he might not be the right man for that particular role. They need somebody with legs and a defensive mindset.
Right, 03717223334. Let's talk about the T-shirt first. So I've got a similar one on today, right? I was walking...
Just move the mic a little bit so everyone can see.
Good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that side. Is it there? But then I can't.
No, just sit normally. There you go. Look, free Kobbie Mainoo.
I was walking Dr. Stuart Frank this morning, saw the picture of his half-brother, and I thought that'd be quite funny for the show, and it will also send a message. My message is slightly different, I would imagine, to his half-brothers. I don't want him to leave the club. I have to make that perfectly clear. But my free is he needs to be free to be allowed to play, because I absolutely love Kobbie Mainoo. We did a show before the Euros. When was the Euros? Last year? I've lost track of years. Year before? And our show was, who's the most important player for England? And it was me that said Kobbie Mainoo. And it was before he was a regular starter, or at the time a regular starter for England, right? And then we got closer and closer to the Euros. And all of a sudden, you realise just how important he was to that setup. Like, can you look at me and not the darts? All right? Can we turn that telly off?
No.
Betty just can't focus on
I can, but I just want to see if he thinks it. Look at me. Yeah, done it.
Right?
Everybody has done it.
Okay.
Christobi.
And then Kobbie Mainoo started for England in a lot of the games, and he started for England in the Euro final. Since then, he has hardly featured for Man United. He's 302 minutes in total so far this season, in all comps. Only one start, that was in the Carabao Cup. He's 20 years old, right? He's a local lad. He's English as well.
Yep.
We want to see players like that, if you're a fan of England, you want to see players like that progress. 20 years old, he had the world at his feet.
Yep.
I don't know what's gone on behind the scenes between him and the manager. Something obviously has, right? And I'm not privy to that. So I can only go on what I do know.
Yep.
And that is, I think he's an excellent player and deserves a chance.
Yeah.
The last thing, I just want to make this clear, and I don't know if when socials clip this, they'll put this on it. I hope they do. The last thing I want is Kobbie Mainoo to leave the club. I don't want him to leave under no circumstances because I see him as part of Manchester United's future. I think he's a wonderful player.
Yep.
Can play either the holding role. We've seen him play up front for Man United.
Yeah,
That's not his role.
I don't think defensively he's his role.
Okay. I don't want him to leave the club. So my free Kobbie Mainoo is allow him to play because I do. There's something's gone on. I'm not happy with whatever it is. And there's a bigger picture to this, and this is the fact that if Man United were winning games comfortably and he was on the bench, I'll be sitting there going, well, listen, we're winning without him, so why would you change it? But we're not, right? We constantly play with the back five, always. We've had one game so far this season where we didn't concede with 5 at the back. That was at home to Sunderland, right? One game with 5 at the back. Something's not working. Manchester United should never be in a situation where we score 4 goals at home to Bournemouth and need 5 to win.
But you've got to think to yourself, you're
just
saying,
listen to that, by the way, sorry.
No, but you're
we
saying
need 5 to beat Bournemouth.
I get that, but you're saying that Manchester United are Manchester United of old. This is what you are now.
No. That's the manager. That's the manager.
I get that,
the wrong
but this is what you are now, Manchester United.
We're not that bad.
Mate, you finished, what is it?
I know, we're not that. We're not, mate. We shouldn't need 5 goals to beat Bournemouth
Andy,
at home.
You finished, what was it? Where did you finish last year?
Yeah, 16th, I think.
So there you go. So that's what you are now.
I know, but we're meant to be improving. Here's another stat. 53 points in 43 games. Now, you can say, we won't give him time. Maybe, yeah. But if things aren't working, give Kobbie a chance. Give him a little run out at least.
My only thing with that, right?
Sorry, on the back, sorry. Okay. I watched Šeško last night, right? Yeah. Now, I want Šeško to succeed, okay? He keeps getting chances. He's not, at the moment, he's not performing. I hope he comes good, but he's not performing. A prime example of a player giving numerous chances, and it's not working for him, but the manager's going, I'll give you another chance. Kobbie Mainoo, 302 minutes, 1 start. That's not fair. Something's not quite right about that.
But unfortunately, when you talk about fair, so Kobbie obviously last year made 37 appearances, right? 25 in the league. So he played a large chunk of the reason why you finished 16th, right? He made a lot of appearances last year. And my thing is, when he first broke onto the scene, right, Kobbie Mainoo, I mean, first of all, he scores a goal in an FA Cup final, which is every kid's dream. Some of the goals that he was scoring, the one against Wolves, that's the one that lives in my mind, with a little nutmeg. And how he played for England, he was... He when he burst on the scene, I thought, okay, for the next few years, this is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how he's developed. But for whatever reason, he hasn't kicked on. Now, again...
Well, he's not been given the chance to kick on.
No, but what my point is...
1 start is not a chance.
No, not a chance, but we don't know what's going on in training.
No, that's what I said. We're not privy to that.
So if he can't get about in training, how can the manager trust him in a match? Like, you know what I mean? If imagine...
Yeah, but there are other players that are playing that aren't performing, but they keep playing.
Yeah, because they might be in training, still giving it everything they've got. Like trying.
What I know what I saw last season, and I know what I saw with England, so I know he's a good player.
Yeah, but sometimes these things, people form goals. Okay, prime example, Dele Alli.
Yeah.
He was, and then all of a sudden, I know.
He had demons he had to deal with, right?
My thing is with Kobbie mainly, right? I understand it. People have watched him. They think how good he is, right? But we are not privy to what goes on in training.
No, that's right.
Now, for the manager to be as kind of cutthroat as he is that no, every time they bring him up in a meeting, he almost shuts it down, tells me that he's either not performing well, his attitude's not right, or he's not training well enough. Because I think if he trained well enough and his attitude was better, he'd be given an opportunity. The manager would go, do you know what? I see him every day at training, giving it absolutely everything, and he deserves a chance. So here you go. Because that's probably why other players who aren't performing are getting opportunities, because they're still applying themselves.
Well, right? I just wonder as well if the fact that the board won't sell him, if that leads me to believe that they think Kobbie Mainoo's going to be at the club longer than the manager. Because if you're not part of the manager's plans, you go. Yeah, he's not part of the manager's plans. They won't sell it. I hope they don't sell him anyway.
No, potentially, but I just think. Listen, he was exciting. I remember again when he came through and he made a few appearances for Man United. I remember thinking, wow, this kid's talented. This kid's got everything. And I remember hearing about him because I think he got injured. Apparently, he was really good in pre-season. He got injured and he missed most of the season. So when he came back, it was like, oh, wow, who's this kid? But for whatever reason, he hasn't kicked on. Now, yes, you might want to blame the manager, but again, it comes down to the player.
He's not been given the chance to kick on, right?
Yeah, but if he's not training well enough, then whose fault's that?
Well, we can only assume he's not, but I've not heard that he's not training well enough.
That could be the only reason. Because
it needs to be, because otherwise there's a problem, right?
I'm telling you now, it can only be that. Because if he's not training well enough, that's why he's not getting an opportunity.
But why was he training well before Amorim tipped up? See, this is what I talked about before. It all comes down to the manager.
No, it's not. It's the player.
Well, he was enjoying life. He was playing for England. He started in the Euros, scored a cup final goal. Things were going well for him. Yeah. New manager comes in. We can't win for toffee.
No, he got an injury. And then, but again, it can't come down to the player just deciding what when he turns up and when he don't. He's only 20 years old. He can't just go, I love Erik ten Hag, but I don't like Amorim, so I'm not going to play for him. That's the player's fault again.
Just a quick word, because we'll take calls on all the above. What do you make of his half-brother wearing the T-shirt?
Yeah, it doesn't do him any favours. If that was I haven't got any brothers or sisters, but I would have said, listen, bro, no, I don't need that. I don't need that kind of heat because I'm far enough away from the team as it is. You doing that's just creating another.
Do you think it does?
Story.
Another obstacle?
Yeah, another obstacle, another story.
Should I take this off then? Is it not helping Cobby?
Well, no, you love him, so just keep on.
I do love him.
I'm surprised you ain't got free Cobby, Rashford, who else on there? Bruno. After Man United squad.
Anthony on the back.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, he's flying.
I know.
Free Anthony.
Rasmus.
Yeah, free Rasmus.
Free the Man United 9 or however many are on loan. Okay, all right. So we'll take calls on it about whether or not his brother was right or wrong. I'm not saying he's right, the half-brother, but what he has done is highlighted it. We're talking about it now.
Yeah, but it doesn't do Cobby any favours, man. Because Amram would see.
No, there ain't no way Amram's going to listen to this and go, actually, now everyone's saying I should play him off.
Mate, if anything, I don't think...
It does the opposite.
Exactly. I don't think Amram's that petty.
No.
But also, by the way, fair play Bournemouth, by the way. We're talking about...
They
were good, man.
We are so bad.
No, but when they go forward, and this is the thing, I know Evan Nielsen had no form. I know Semenya wasn't in great form.
He was lucky, by the way, not to get sent off.
No, I like that though. But hey, Dad didn't want no part of it, did he?
Round the throat.
It was giving a little.
Casemiro got sent off for that,
and I don't think he should have done. But he got a little chop. Sometimes you got. Hey, by the way, it's Housery.
Yeah, that was
from Dallo doing that. I hate defenders that do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But when Semenya got up though, he didn't want no part of that.
No. If Dallo goes down, clutching his throat, he's off.
Yeah, didn't want to look at him. Even when Semenya went to him, all he was doing was looking at the ref.
Yeah. Just a quick word. I know we're over. Just a quick word on Manchester United and the fact we keep playing 5 at the back. We keep conceding goals.
I mean, this is your system now. Got to get used to it, man. Got to get used to it. Unfortunately.
We'll take calls on all the above. We'll take calls on Cobby Maynard as well. 03717 22 3344. I don't want him out. I just want him given a chance.
Download the Subway app to save on subs with Subway Rewards. Back of the net.
On delays as you head southbound on the M3 through Hampshire this afternoon following an accident earlier around Junction 9 at the Winnell roundabout. Coursebound the M20 through Kent also struggling. There's been an accident there, so full closure from 8 at Leeds Castle through to 9 at Ashford. Clockwise the M25 through Hertfordshire also struggling with a lane out following an accident from 17 at Maple Cross through to 18 at Chorley Wood. And then clockwise the M60 through Greater Manchester affected by an accident. 21 at Hollingwood through to 22 at Failsworth. That's the latest.
talkSPORT. Cardiff come together with Chelsea.
What a finish!
Big bobble build-up begins at 7. With Sparky live commentary from 8.
Absolutely sensational.
That's a tinselled up Tuesday night of League Cup football, part of the Festive 50 on talkSPORT. Uh-huh.
You listen to Drive and talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Bent is here, and our friends at Just Eat. Right now, there are millions of prizes to be won when you order on the app and play Winter Winners. 18 plus terms apply. Still to come, we'll be joined by the voice of boxing, Adam Smith. Just quickly, Man City now interested in signing Mark Gurley. I think that just read everyone is. It's day 6 at the PDC World Darts Championship. We nearly saw a 9-darter from Chris Dobey. It wasn't to be. Mark Willow-Wilson can tell us more. Hi, Mark.
Hi guys, yeah, he's just gone 6 darts into the perfect 9 earlier on. Justin Hood went 7 darts deep and only just missed the treble 19. The drama about that, of course, the player wins £60,000, the prostate charity cancer wins £60,000, and someone in the crowd would win £60,000. So it's well worth someone getting a 9-darter here. But we've got a decent game on. Chris Dobey taking on the Chinese qualifier Zhao Chen Zong. Zong actually missed 4 darts across the opening 2 legs to win a couple of legs. He lost the first set 3-0, but he's 2-1 up here against Chris Dobey, Premier League star Chris Dobey. And Dobey reached the semi-final here last year. In fact, he's got to the quarterfinals at least for the last 3 years. But Dobey has got his hands full against the Chinese player who's never won a game on the big stage here. So could be an interesting few minutes ahead. The rest of the session live over on talkSPORT 2, where Chris Dobey leads Zhao Chen Zong by 1-0.
PDC World Darts Championship update on talkSPORT with Village Hotels. Hit the bullseye this Christmas with a darty party at Village. Enjoy flights of festive fun with our interactive darts lanes, available at locations across the UK.
And a reminder, of course, that you can get every single dart thrown throughout this year's World Darts Championship just by downloading the free talkSPORT app. Right, we're taking your calls on all things Kobe Mainu and that T-shirt or this jumper. And, of course, Manchester United at the moment, 03717223344. Nick is a Man United fan. Hi, Nick.
Hello, Andy. You all right?
I'm good, man. How are you today?
You there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. Yeah, I can hear you now.
How are you, Nicholas?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I was at the game last night. Right, Benty?
How you doing, boss? You all right?
Yeah, good, mate. I've just got a couple of things to say. Number one was, who would you take out the team for Manu at the moment? Because I can't see anyone that we take out considering the amount of goals we conceded. Last night I thought Ruben got it spot on. He took off Casemiro, who was on a yellow card. I was at the game when he came on. He went full throttle at the Bournemouth and obviously ended in 4-4, which was quite exciting, but we should be winning at home with 4 goals. And the other thing that I think is quite important is Pep Guardiola's management of Phil Foden, if you remember that, a few years back. It was about 3 years when he got so much pressure to get Foden on that pitch. And the way he managed him and the way he kept him wrapped and just bit part played. And the other thing is, Kobe Manu had a chance against Grimsby. I'm sure he played the whole game. And if you want to be playing more minutes, you've got to put the performances in there to get more games.
Okay,
play more matches.
So in answer to your question, I don't think too many Man United players deserve more game time. I think United have been quite poor this season. But he seems to be picking an 11 every week. And I don't think anyone is outperforming, apart from Bruno. I don't think anyone's playing out of their skin. And so if things aren't going well,
Surely he goes in where Bruno is. That's the only. I can't. You don't play on the. You don't pick.
Well, I've seen Ugarte play for Man United this season. He's better than Ugarte.
Yeah, but maybe not defensively. It's not.
As a defensive midfielder.
Well, I'd rather. Ugarte can't pass water, mate. I'd rather have him in the team.
I disagree. I think defensively, I think Ugarte's probably a little bit better.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this, Nick. Let me ask you this. He's started one game for Man United in the Carabao Cup. You mentioned it. He's played 302 minutes. I'm suggesting he should be playing more. Do you agree with me?
I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying.
I think I'm a season ticket holder. I got the game. I think the game against Everton, he should have come on much sooner. You're against 10 men. You shouldn't be playing Casemiro and Bruno there. You're probably playing both there. I think against West Ham he comes on as well. I think when you're playing away from home, I get you got Casemiro, who again is coming to a bit of form after last season, back end of last season. But I think I just can't see in terms of the attacking threat. I think Maino's better going forward than he is defensively.
Yeah.
I think you can't be taking Bruno out of the team. I think even yesterday Bruno wasn't at his best, but then he pulls off that free kick. He sprays the ball about. He's our best player. You can't take him out of the team just to put Maino in there. But I actually think Ruben might be doing a bit of a good job in terms of just wrapping him up. Yeah, he needs more games. But
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I understand what you're saying about wrapping him up.
We're not in the League Cup. We win 2 competitions, and I go back to, I think Bent is right, as the Man United fan. The reality is we are where we are.
I know, but Nick, you mentioned Phil Foden. I didn't see any relation to Phil Foden wearing a free Phil Foden t-shirt. He was obviously, but he was happy at the club. Cobby's obviously not happy at the club, right?
Well, that's what all the speculation's about. But have we heard anything from Cobby himself? I've not heard anything, but he.
Well, I don't think his brother wore it without speaking to him. Do you?
Well, if that is true, then yeah, that's a disgrace. And I think if that, as a United fan and love the club, you can't be doing that. But yeah, I think that's completely out of order. And I think if Cobby does know about that, then yeah, he needs to have a word with his brother because he just added more pressure to him.
100%.
But Cobby just needs to, when he gets on the pitch, just play with a bit of freedom. He didn't set the world alight last night when he came on, but I don't think he.
No, but no one did. No one set the world alight.
I agree.
Right,
but I think my point with last night is defensively we're a shambles.
Yeah, I know.
And I get it. I get it. I get it. You love him, Cobby. You love Rashford.
No, I don't mind love for certain players to blind me of what's going on, right? But all I'm saying is we're just really bad. So that means there are 11 players, or 10 if you take Bruno, that are really bad. So give him a chance. He might not be the answer, but give him. That's all I'm saying. Give him more game time.
Just say he's worse than those guys in training.
Okay, fine. Then I'll take the t-shirt off. But he ain't good. He ain't good. He ain't good. He ain't good.
You made a good point. He did play against Grimsby.
No one played against Grimsby, let me tell you that. We'll take more calls in a moment. We'll also be joined by the voice of boxing, Adam Smith, in just a moment. First, it's time for no Googling. After last night's bonkers game at Old Trafford, we want to know, what's the highest scoring draw ever in Premier League history? I mean, you can guess it, the number, but who are the two teams? What would your guess be?
5-5.
Okay, that would have been mine, you're right. But who are the two teams that played out the 5-5?
I think one's Reading.
You are wrong. The answer to that and more is coming up live and drive and talkSPORT in seconds.
When you think about
talk sport, me, Andy Goldstein, DB, the sneaker freak Darren Bent alongside for us at 7 ago. Adrian Darren brings you live League Cup action. Chelsea head to Cardiff in the quarter-finals. Still to come on our show, we'll be discussing the in-house battle between Enzo Maresca and the Chelsea owners, all going off everywhere. If you want to be a part of the show, you can 03717223344. We are a few days away from AJ against Jake Paul. Adam Smith joins us in just a moment with the very latest.
Twisting and turning through the streets of the with iconic backgrounds and
talkSPORT News.
Here's Andy, a very good afternoon. A former soldier who brought Paul Doyle's car to a stop during the Liverpool title parade in May has been described as a hero. Dan Barr moved the gear stick into park mode as it drove through the crowds, but he doesn't think he did anything special.
I think it's standard that you, to me, that you do what you can. I don't think it's
positive. Well, the drivers aren't that bothered. If you ask a majority of them, they'll tell you historic circuits at Silverstone, Spa, Monza, Zandvoort, they're the favourites. For the sports organisers, though, it kind of makes sense. In 2025, Monaco had a record 2.3 million strong viewership in the US alone. Meanwhile, for the British Grand Prix several weeks later, 1.5 million tuned in. So while these races may not be rip-roaring, all-out action, thrill rides we want as race fans, people are tuning in even more, and bosses can demand even more cash.
Gap, don't talk yet. There's a gap coming up. A lot of people talk over it. You wouldn't get me doing that.
Don't call it a comeback.
I've been there for years. The answer to the question, what's the highest score in Premier League history? You did say 5-5.
Yeah.
But how many goals in total were in that match?
You tell me the match, and I'll tell you what happened in the match. Who scored in that? If you tell me who the two teams are.
You. Oh, you haven't answered my question. 5-5 was the score.
Yep.
But in total, how many goals in that game?
5-5.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, you got that right, yeah. It was in 2013. I think it might have been Fergie's last game in charge.
Lukaku hat-trick.
Was that when Rio smashed one in from about... I think he scored a goal.
Lukaku hat-trick, mate.
Telling you, Rio scored a goal in that game.
Did he come off the bench, Lukaku?
Have a look.
And score hat-trick? At the Dreads?
I don't know, but I know that Rio scored in that.
And I know that Lukaku hat-trick.
5-5, West Brom.
Yeah.
I hope we've got some of that right. Still to come, we'll be... Oh, what a question this is. You'd rather have Bruno Fernandes, or Paul Scholes?
Well, that's the question I asked Joe this morning. I need...
Hold on, Rio Fernandes didn't score in that game.
So you've got to... I got hat-trick right, though.
Oh, no, sorry. Rio scored in Fergie's last home game, and that was away at West Brom. Sorry, carry on.
Fergie's last home game was away at West Brom, and Fergie's last game was against West Brom.
No, Fergie's last home game is when Rio scored.
Against who?
But I can't remember, but that 5-5 was away at the Hawthorns.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So I've confused it. So Rio scored in Fergie's last game, which was at home. Not that one.
Okay.
Who's it? Swansea City. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Jack.
But Lukaku hat-trick, right?
Right. You keep saying that.
Yeah, I can let you know.
Okay.
But because I was...
Scholes or Bruno?
No, the question's bigger than that, because I looked at some of your great teams. 08 would be one, and 99. And I'm saying, you look at Bruno's numbers, which are incredible. Would he get into those teams? Any Man United fans tell me.
Oh, we're doing that from 5.
Would you get him in?
I can't answer that yet.
Well, you must have an idea.
No, I haven't. I always build up to it, which is what we're going to do now. It's time now for this.
There's a real feeling that this is the best versus the best.
White's lost control. White has lost control completely.
How many more do you want?
This is The Voice.
Yeah, it's time for The Voice, our weekly feature where we're joined by the voice of boxing, Smudger Adam Smith, to have a look at the week's biggest story. Sadly, he's not with us in the studio, but he's somewhere in the world. Smudger?
Hello, Andy. Hi, Benty.
Hi there, legend.
How are
we good?
Well, yeah, it looks like you're driving a cab. What are you doing?
Yeah, driving a cab. That'll be right. I'm on the roads. My friends. I'm off to Ghana and Nigeria, of all places, this week. So yeah, a lot of travel.
Wow.
So sorry, I can't be with you. I love being in the studio, as you know. But yeah, it's a busy boxing week.
Yeah, just quickly, my advice would be get on a plane. It's going to take months in that car. Right, listen, it is a big boxing week. We can only start in one place. That's with Anthony Joshua's fight against Jake Paul on Friday night. Where are we at with this? I was saying before that I don't know why, but my algorithms on my Instagram keep showing me big heavyweight upsets, one punch wins. And I'm like, oh, maybe. But of course, there's not actually a realistic hope in my head that we're going to see anything other than Jake Paul being flattened in the first 3 minutes.
Well, that's what you've been saying, haven't you, for the last few weeks? But of course, as the hours tick by, the possibilities still remain out there, don't they? I mean, we've had huge upsets throughout this magnificent sport. Is what we're seeing on Friday in Miami magnificent for the sport? Not sure, but it's certainly a curious one, a fascinating one, something that everybody will be at some point tuning into, whether it's live or the next morning, because everyone wants to see what will happen when Jake Paul does get in the ring with AJ. I mean, to me, it's the biggest upset in sport if AJ loses this. Is there even a realistic possibility? We don't know. I mean, if Jake Paul lands a punch from the gods, if AJ goes in with his hands down, slips on the water in the corner, who knows? But it should be nothing other than Joshua controlling this and taking out Jake Paul when he wants. But of course, everybody's going to be talking about those big one-punch knockouts because it's heavyweight boxing and we never know when the bell goes.
Smudge, realistically, though, do you give Jake Paul any chance whatsoever of winning this fight?
No, I give Jake Paul a chance of surviving a little bit. I just don't know whether Joshua will want to go out and try and demolish him within the first minute or two that people are saying. He took a couple of rounds to get rid of Francis Ngannou. AJ is a clever technician. He's been training with the USIC team. He's got a huge 2026 planned. Hopefully Tyson Fury in September. As we heard a couple of days ago, I was with Tyson on Thursday last week. And he looks in great shape. So I think we'll see Fury back in 26. And I think that AJ needs to make sure there are no mistakes made. Means getting behind his jab, utilising his boxing skills that have made him become a two-star.
Oh, yeah, I thought the same. Smudge, you there? I think.
Big Paul. Have you got me?
I have now. It sounded like you were playing Billatone from
Have
the
you got
70s.
me?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Okay. Sorry about that, but when you're on the road, Andy, you don't know. You don't know the reception and all that. Hopefully, you've got me now. And what I'm saying though is that no.
Yes, no, we've got you, Gary. I'll tell you what. Let me ask. I'll talk over you till it catches up with each other. But let me ask you a question on the back of Tyson Fury, right? So that seems to be a fight with Joshua that's going to be happening next year. The current fight with Joshua and Jake Paul, I'm reading they're going to earn about £67 million each for this fight, supposedly. If and when Fury fights AJ, is that going to be financially the biggest fight we've ever seen? And how much do you think it'll be worth to both fighters?
I said to Tyson when he told me on Thursday night at the Grosvenor that he wouldn't fight again, that he was retired, I said, would 250 million do it for AJ? and his face lit up a little bit. So I don't know what it will be. That's down to Turki Al-Sheikh and the powers that are making this fight happen, finally. But it will be a huge windfall for both of them. But 65, 70 odd million for a night's work against Jake Paul should be a nice pre-Christmas present. But we don't know. What I was saying is what the Daniel Dubois defeat has taken out of Joshua. That's the only sort of imponderable. Other than that, if he's anywhere near the AJ of a year, 2 years, 3 years ago, he blasts Jake Paul out sort of when he wants.
Smudge, going back to this Tyson Fury fight against AJ, is there a case that potentially the longer it goes on, the longer we don't see the fight, that people will just be like, it's a little bit like Pacquiao Mayweather, which we eventually got it, but it was still years later. Do you think there'll still be the same kind of hunger for it if it's a couple of years from now?
I think it's got to happen in 2026. It's an absolute must. This drama has been going on for years. I remember being at Sky and we nearly made the fight 3-4 years ago. Both of them were up for it. It has to happen in 2026. They're 36 and 37. We need it. We need it to happen.
LA one. Oh, Smudge, are you there? Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
All right, just a very quick word while we've still got you. Can you just talk us through? We've got Lawrence Okoli fighting in Chaos in the Ring in Nigeria. It's a big old fight night as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we've got Ghana on Saturday with Craig Spider Richards and Dan Aziz. Then it's Nigeria with Lawrence Okoli in action. Also, a Tony Yoka too. Big night in Lagos, Amir Khan production. And back home, of course, we've got Callum Simpson as well in Leeds. So it's a huge boxing weekend. All eyes on Miami, and then sit back and relax and enjoy a festival of pugilism over the 48 hours. Most of it coming live on the Zone.
Smudge, we're going to let you go because the line's not the best, but always a pleasure. Thanks for coming on. Have a safe flight as well.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, man. Just a quick word about the AJ fight, right? There's no way whatsoever that Jake Paul can catch him, right? I mean, it should be over in...
Yeah, I mean, listen...
Because what happens usually is when you get closer to fights, you go, oh, if we see Andy Ruiz Jr. too, but I mean, just kind of, I don't know why I'm even talking like this, because it's impossible, right?
I don't think it happens. I just think, even with a lucky punch, I think AJ still can take it. But I am looking forward to seeing when AJ first starts the flurry of punches, because I can't see Jake Paul. He can't withstand that.
You just know how he's going to defend them.
No,
the gulf between these two is gigantic.
Yeah, I mean, I will watch it though. Just the intrigue will get me.
You know what this is like? This is like you in your pomp, right? Or maybe, what year do you retire?
Oh, I can't remember.
30 what? Let's
35?
say, okay, this is like you being about 32, right? And being asked to play in a cup final against a non-league team and getting the biggest payday of your life for it.
No, but again, it's still
insane.
No, but still, that's different. Actually, no.
It's the same.
I know what you're saying.
Literally, he's winning the lottery.
Yeah.
He's winning the lottery. He's getting 60 million for a fight. It's impossible to lose.
Yeah.
Let's be real about it. It's impossible to lose.
But you know, I hope AJ goes in there with the attitude of, do you know what? I don't care if people want to see it bounce around. It's Netflix for a little while. I'm just going to take him out of that as fast as possible.
Like in Ngannou?
Yeah. Even in Ngannou, he kind of flirted with it for a bit.
Was that 2 rounds in Ngannou?
Yeah. I mean, the punch was horrible. The last one was horrible.
Yeah.
I want to see him hitting with that.
Yeah, so do I.
But surely if he hits it, because at least Ngannou was conditioned to take punches and kicks.
He's heavyweight UFC champion.
Right. Honestly, if AJ does that to Jake Paul, what happens then?
Yeah.
60 mil though. Wow.
60. We've got Paulie Manlargi joining us a bit later on, so we'll get his views on that. Don't forget, Lagos hosts Chaos in the Ring. It's headlined by Lawrence Okoli with a stacked card featuring heavyweight standouts David Adelaide, Olympic champion Tony Yoka. Catch all the action this Sunday only on DAZN.
Boxing update on talkSPORT with DAZN, the global home of boxing. Sign up now at dazn.com/boxing.
Listen to Drama talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent is here, and Justy. There are millions of prizes to be won when you place an order on the app and play Winter Winners. 80 plus. Terms apply. Still to come, we'll be asking if Enzo Maresca is on thin ice at Chelsea. But now it's time to discuss the darts with our friends at Village Hotels.
PDC World Darts Championship update on talkSPORT with Village Hotels. Hit the bullseye this Christmas with a darty party at Village. Enjoy flights of festive fun with our interactive darts lanes. Available at locations across the UK.
Yes, we're going to look back at a busy 24 hours at the PDC World Darts Championship now. But before we do that, let's head to Ali Pally for an update on the afternoon session. talkSPORT's Mark Wilson joins us. Willow.
Yeah, good afternoon, boys. Action has just finished. Chris Dobey, not at his best, it has to be said, against the Chinese qualifier Zhao Chenzong, who did win the second set to level up the match at 1-1, but crucially didn't create enough chances to threaten Dobey. Ultimately ran out a 3-1 winner. Alan Suter early on won a sudden death leg against Finnish debutant Teemu Harju to win. Justin Hood on debut, he ran pace to a 3-0 win over Welshman Nick Kenny. And Scott Williams, semi-finalist here 2 years ago, he put in a great performance to beat Paolo Nebreda 3-0. Tonight, the big guns are coming in. The likes of Danny Noppert, fancied for a possible Premier League spot in the new year, and Gerwyn Price, a former world champion. They're in action. All the action back live on talkSPORT 2 and the talkSPORT app from 7 o'clock tonight. But here at the Palace, Dobey is through. He's beaten Zhao Chenzong by 3-1.
Will, are you still there? Can I have a quick word?
Yes.
I know it's early days in the competition. Have we seen any big upsets yet, or are the big hitters going through comfortably at the moment?
Yeah, most of them have gone through. Obviously, the two Lukes strolled through serenely. Probably the biggest name we lost, Ross Smith. He got dumped out. He's one of the fancied, really. You know, he's won major tournaments in the past, but not really any great shocks. Obviously, there's a larger field this year, so the bigger players are in the opening round, but it means they are getting quite favourable draws. So we didn't expect many. We've not had many, but there's still time. There's still a lot of first-round sides to go.
Last question, but I don't want the answer now. Later, if that's okay. I'm going Monday night. Can you let me know who I'll be seeing a bit later on?
I will. Yes, I will. I'll work on that because that's going to be the second round. So it hasn't been decided yet.
Either or. I'm just hoping there's a biggie. That's all.
No problem. Do you want me to have a word?
Move the schedule. I want Humphries and Littler on the same night. All right, Chuck Van Gerwen
sure
himself.
Won't be a problem.
Perfect.
No
You're a star. Keep up the great work. Thanks, man.
Cheers,
guys. The big story, Benny, came yesterday. Cameron Menzies, he punched the table after being knocked out by Charlie Manby. He put his hand down on the pyrotechnic as well. Yeah. I mean, that was quite... He's since apologised. He had a lot on his mind. I think someone very close to him had passed away.
I get that.
So I get that. But it's amazing what can happen to you when you're on the stage and you've got so much going on in your head, right?
But that's the thing. It's emotion. And that's why sometimes I'm sure a lot of people watching that before they knew the context of what had happened in his life would have been criticising him.
Yeah.
But emotions and you know what I mean, feelings, you know what I mean, you react differently. Different people react differently. Obviously he just probably disappointed that he's lost as well. Probably thinking to himself that he's, you know what I mean, sometimes he probably felt like he's let someone down, maybe someone who's passed, and you just do mad stuff, didn't you? I mean, the pyrotechnics thing, I ain't doing that with my hand.
Crazy, yeah.
That is,
and he was uppercutting the table as well. I mean, my goodness, he lost it. I feel for the fella.
Of course you do.
He was obviously going through it big time.
And that's why you can't criticise. You've just got to, you know what I mean?
You can't criticise. Of course you can't. He got, as soon as he did it, got booed, and then he turned around straight away and gave the old sorry.
Yeah,
like
see,
that.
but in that moment, he's just gone. Do you know what I mean?
Fine, you're allowed to have a little.
Exactly, man. Just let him. Come on.
Yeah, just everyone calm down. It's Christmas, right?
Do you know what I mean? Relax. Ban him. Do you know what I mean? Relax, man.
Yeah, everyone calm down.
Trust me.
Good. That was all thanks to our friends at Village Hotels.
PDC World Darts Championship update on talkSPORT with Village Hotels. Hit the bullseye this Christmas with a darty party at Village. Enjoy flights of festive fun with our interactive darts lanes. Available at locations across the UK.
Now, earlier today, we heard the news that Paul Doyle, the man who drove his car into more than 130 people at Liverpool's title parade earlier this year, had been jailed for 21 years and 6 months. Here's talkSPORT's Tom Clayton with more.
53-year-old Paul Doyle will serve more than 20 years in prison after driving his car into the crowds of the Liverpool title parade back in May. The club and its fans were celebrating their 20th English League title when Doyle of West Kirby ignored road signs to drive into fans and civilians in attendance. Doyle wept in court on Tuesday afternoon as he heard witness statements, and Judge Andrew Menery KC passed down his sentence.
The total sentence which I impose upon you is one of 21 years and 6 months imprisonment.
Doyle had pleaded guilty to 31 separate counts, including dangerous driving and causing grievous bodily harm with intent. 134 people were affected. The court was told the youngest was just 6 months old. The child escaped without injury. Liverpool-based journalist Tony Evans spoke to talkSPORT after the sentence was passed down.
When listening to the judge detailing the scale of the injuries to the victims, and you know, listening to the horror of it all, I must say I'm not surprised that 21 years and 6 months was imposed.
Judge Andrew Menery KC says Doyle's actions turned an occasion of collective enjoyment into one of fear and disruption that causes damage to the reputation of the city of Liverpool. He also says it had an adverse impact on businesses and was committed in the presence of children.
It is almost impossible to comprehend how any right-thinking person could act as you did. To drive a vehicle into crowds of pedestrians with such persistence and disregard for human life defies ordinary understanding.
A crucial part of evidence was Doyle's own dashcam footage retrieved on the day of the incident. Here's Detective Chief Inspector John Fitzgerald of Merseyside Police.
In my 20 years of police service, this is the most distressing and graphic footage that I have come across. It was really difficult to watch for me and the whole of the investigation team. But it was really important that we did.
Paul Doyle, aged 53, will serve 2/3 of his sentence in custody. Then he'll spend the remaining time on licence under certain conditions. It means the soonest he'll leave prison is 2040, when he is 67 years old.
And a reminder, there will be more on this story in the news at 5:30, as well as at talksport.com. Right, more from me and Benji after this.
.53-year-old Paul Doyle of West Kirby has been jailed for 21 years and 6 months after he drove his car into crowds at Liverpool's title parade in May. He pled guilty to 31 charges, including dangerous driving and causing grievous bodily harm with intent. Key evidence was retrieved from his own dashcam footage from the day. Here's Detective Chief Inspector John Fitzgerald of Merseyside Police.
Yeah, in my 20 years of police service, this is the most distressing and graphic footage that I have come across. It was really difficult to watch for me and the whole of the investigation team, but it was really important that we did.
PSG have been ordered to pay Mbappe over £52 million. He'd taken the European champions to court in France after claiming they owed him more than £230 million in unpaid salary and bonuses. Elsewhere today, Bruno Fernandes believes the hierarchy at Manchester United wanted to sell him this summer when he'd opted to stay. He's given an interview to Portuguese outlet Sports Witness, which was reportedly set up by the Portuguese national team, not Manchester United. Here's talkSPORT's Alex Crook.
I find him a bit of an enigma, Bruno Fernandes, because you look at his numbers and they're there to be shot at in terms of his goals, his assists. I mean, the free kick he scored last night was absolutely terrific. I understand the argument that maybe some of his body language doesn't befit a captain.
Dan Burns expected to miss at least 5 Premier League games and Newcastle's FA Cup third-round tie after breaking his ribs against Sunderland. Newcastle's Carabao Cup quarter-final with Fulham is live on talkSPORT tomorrow night. Tonight, we've got Cardiff versus Chelsea from 7 p.m. A minute's silence will be held ahead of the third Ashes test in Adelaide tonight. Australian captain Pat Cummins had just put his children to bed when he heard about the terrorist attack in Sydney.
It's a place that's just around the corner from where we live, and we take the kids there all the time. So, yeah, it's hit home pretty hard. So, yeah, really feel for, the Bondi community and, the Jewish community.
And to the darts at Ali Pali, where after beating Cameron Menzies, 20-year-old Charlie Manby had to have a little chat with his boss.
He came down with us yesterday and we're on train back last night, and I said, just to let you know, mate, I'm not working tomorrow.
The entire evening session is live on talkSPORT 2.
Welcome back to the award-winning Drive Time show.
Hey, talking of awards, I'll tell you that. Hey, when I come back
in a minute. To the award-winning Drive Time show with me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent here.
I'm not wearing Stone Cold's pants. No way.
I don't want you to. Stone Cold's pants?
Stone Cold Steve. Yeah, I ain't wearing them pants, man. That used to wear them.
What pants? Like Superman pants?
No, tight pants. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a goat, but still.
Still to come, we'll be asking if halfway line goals are always the keeper's fault. It's a good question.
No, it's no one's fault.
But now, this is impossible. I don't know why we're doing this, because there's no right answer. Who are you having? Bruno or Scholesy?
Bruno Fernandes, what a finish, what a goal on the counter for Manchester United. Fantastic. Bruno Fernandes slides on his knees in celebration.
He has beat the standout performer of Man U over them. How long's that been? 5-6 years has it been? He's certainly been the one with a bit of quality. He's been United's best player by a million miles.
City 0, United 1. It's the old boy Paul Scholes with 5 seconds of the added 3 minutes to go. It will be the last kick of the game.
Scholes will play in any era and be one of, if not the best midfielders.
Yes, Bruno Fernandes was on the score sheet once again last night in Man United's 4-4 draw with Bournemouth. Last night was live on talkSPORT. That takes his tally to 103 goals in 307 games for the club. Since he signed for them in 2020. That got us thinking, would he get into the great Man United sides from the past? How does he compare to the likes of one of my favourite players of all time, Paul Scholes? Then underneath it says discuss. I don't know if you can. I don't know what there is to discuss because you're talking about two greats. It's like, it's just impossible, isn't it?
Well, it's not impossible. You're a Man United fan. You've watched it. You absolutely sing and dance about Bruno.
I mean, what you've got to evaluate, right, is would one player get into the other player's team? I don't know what Bruno Fernandes would be like in that team with Keane next to him, Beckham on one side, and Giggs on the other. No.
No, that's a bit of a cop-out.
No, it's not a cop-out. What I'm explaining is that for Bruno Fernandes, he basically carries that team, right? And he's almost had to be a great player, because if he doesn't step up, no one's going to step up. Whereas when you look at Paul Scholes, he was an unbelievable player, but he was also surrounded by great players as well. So I really don't know. I really don't know who's better. Like, if I say Bruno, that means Scholes isn't. And Scholes will always be top of my list. But then if I say Scholes, that takes away everything that Bruno's done. Again, 103 goals in 307 games. Since he went to United, I think in the, 5 or 6 years since he went there, no player in that position has got more goals and assists. I mean, he's broken every record.
But this is the thing, right? And when we were doing it, I mean, it's a really, really good question. And I actually love these type of questions. But when you start looking at Man United squad back then and the midfield players they had, I've gone back to 08. You get up 99, but I've gone back to 08, right? So you've got the likes of Scholesy, Anderson, Darren Fletcher.
Why are you putting Anderson there?
Because he was a good midfield player, by the way. I'm giving you midfield.
All right, if you're talking about Scholes and Bruno, I wouldn't put him in that sentence.
No. Also, Anderson wasn't good for you.
No, not at Scholes and Bruno level. Of course not.
I'm telling you now, I played against Anderson, mate. He's decent.
But he's not Bruno Scholes level.
I think you were underestimating him a little bit, like giving him no respect, man. Because
here's what I'm saying: not Bruno Scholes level. You agree with that?
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Bruno, yeah, okay. But listen, this is.
You don't like Bruno?
I do like him. Yeah, I do like him.
Is he better than Odegaard?
Bruno, he's not. Yeah, he's not. His numbers are.
Is he better than Odegaard?
His numbers
Would you
are.
swap Odegaard for him?
No, I'm not swapping. Tell that right now, I'm not swapping.
Why? Explain why you're not.
No, because it's about systems and systems. And I like Odegaard in our system.
What system is he playing? That I'm not.
Mate, since he's come
free from injury.
No, since Eze's come in though, he's not.
He's not. You're taking Bruno over any player that you've got in that role, over Eze and over Odegaard.
No, I'm not.
Name a better number 10 in the Premier League.
I'd rather them. Better number 10. Mate, a couple of months ago, you took Palmer. You'd ship him out. That's what you said.
I know. No. Okay, you misquote me.
I didn't misquote
I said if it was for a game, I'd have Cole Palmer.
No.
And if it was for longevity, I'd have.
No, you didn't. You went. I think.
Sorry, the other way around.
No,
Bruno for a game.
This is what you said. Cole Palmer's a genius.
He's a genius.
I'd take Bruno out.
The absolute garbage. I never said that.
You did say that.
Why would you not take Bruno?
I think Bruno's very, very good.
Why would you? Do you think Odegaard's better than him?
Anyway, let's get back to the conversation.
Anyway,
right?
Okay.
Right. So these are your midfield players in 08-09, right? This is the team when you had like Tevez and all them boys,
There's
right?
only two good ones in there, if you know what I mean.
Well, there's only two good ones. Anyway,
No, but two that are level with Scholes.
you had Owen Hargreaves was in there, one midfield player. You had Anderson, correct?
Yeah.
You had Jason Park, very good. Michael Carrick,
Brilliant.
Paul Scholes,
Brilliant.
right?
They're the two.
Darren Fletcher,
Great
good
player.
friend of yours.
Yeah.
6, Darren Gibson. Okay, right. So just go with them 6.
What do you mean? Okay.
Right, right. So you've got those 6.
So the two there that start are Carrick and Scholes. Bruno gets into that starting.
Okay, so well, Bruno can't defend, so Carrick has to play.
We can play the sweeper role, not sweeper, but front of the back.
No, you're not shoring him in.
That's a quarterback role.
Yeah, but
sit in front, boom.
Well, he can't do that. Scholes' job then.
Scholes can play like sort of 8.
So if one of them's got to go, you're saying that Bruno.
Why can't I put all 3 in?
No.
Why can't I put? What do you mean? No?
Okay, well your front 3.
I think that's an amazing midfield, by the way.
Your front 3 at that season.
Yeah, Tevez, Rooney, and Ronaldo.
Exactly. So that
Right, so imagine them with Carrick, Scholes, and Bruno. Oh my goodness.
So you have to drop somebody.
Yeah, anyone who's not in it, I'll drop Hargreaves for him.
Oh, so you're telling me that Bruno?
It's not even a conversation.
So Bruno gets in.
Carrick and Scholes and Bruno. No one will phone up and argue that.
I think
That's 100%
but I think you played 4-4-2 back then.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, you did. I think you played Tevez and Rooney. Ronaldo was wide.
All right. And who's on the left?
Was it Nani the other side? And then Nani was there, 100%.
I don't think he was in that Champions League final.
No, but I'm talking about that season.
Oh, right, okay.
That season, Nani was there.
Right. Well, he still gets in. He still gets into that team.
Well, no, it's 4-4-2. Where's he getting in?
What do you mean? Where's he getting in?
4-4-2. Where does Bruno play?
Scholes and Bruno.
No Carrick. No defensive mind.
Scholes on the left.
So you think that Bruno's that good that you're moving players to get him in?
I don't really know the answer.
Because I played.
Honestly, I'm stumped.
I played against United that 07, 05, 06, 07, 08, 08, 09. This season I'm talking about, right? They played 4-4-2, right? We go 2-0 up at Old Trafford. Fergie makes a tweak. He goes 4-2-4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ronaldo, Rooney, Tevez, Berber.
Good luck with that.
We got beat 5-2, right? But
wow.
he only had 2 in the middle of the park: Scholes and Carrick.
Okay.
Bruno's not getting in there.
I mean, honestly, I'm lost for words.
Bruno's not getting in there.
You're asking me to choose between both my kids. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible.
Well, it's not impossible.
Well, it is.
You ask me all the time about invincibles of the team now, and I answer the question.
Well, what question do I ask you all the
You
time?
say, well, who'd get in now? And Saka would get in?
Yeah, I know, but I can't take... The problem is, Arsenal weren't that great. Man United, every player is unbelievable. So
Arsenal, what team wasn't that
Who
great?
am I taking out?
What team wasn't that great?
Yeah, but
The
Arsenal...
team that went all season unbeaten.
Yeah, but you drew like 15
Is
games.
that unbeaten, is it?
Well, you didn't go... You lost in the League Cup and FA Cup, didn't you?
Have you ever done that in the Premier League, though?
No, but you can't...
No, have you done it?
No.
Well, there you go. No,
Here's the problem with that. Here's the... you copy. I'll talk you. Here's the problem with the old unbeatable scenario. You could actually do that this season and go down.
Yeah, but we didn't. We won the league with it.
I know, but I'm saying it's a good achievement behind the great.
So I'm thinking, forget all that. We're not talking
forget all that.
We're talking Scholes, Bruno, Carrick.
Yeah. I don't know, Benny. Okay, what would you do? I don't know.
No, honestly, he thinks he's clever.
Well, hold on. Do you remember the conversation we had in the room the other day?
What?
You shouted me down.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't have a leg to stand on to answer any questions. I didn't play at the highest level.
Listen, you were talking about Scholes, eh?
You didn't want to know my opinion then?
I want it now.
Oh, dude, that's convenient.
I want it now.
That's convenient. So it suits your argument. I'm allowed to answer.
I want it now.
Right? I don't know. I really don't know. Because when you said you can't take Carrick out, I was going to say Scholes and Bruno. Here's the thing. Scholes has to start.
Yeah.
So now the question is...
Did you win the treble 99-2000?
Pardon? What?
Did you win the treble 99-2000?
No. 98-99.
Okay, thank you. Good.
Right, here's the thing. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah. Scholes has to start.
Yeah, he's incredible.
So that's locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's who do you take out?
I ain't taking out Carrick.
But different players. Carrick and Bruno aren't the same player, right?
No, but
they're totally not the same player.
No,
you can play with all three. I'll play the three there. I've answered the question.
Okay, this is 99, right? So
I know the team 99.
So you've got Beckham,
Giggs, Keane, Scholes.
Yeah,
you don't get into that team. We won the treble. Of course, no one gets into that team. We won the treble with it.
But
it's faultless.
But I think the 08 team is better than that team. I think the 08 Man United is better than the 98-99 team.
Not the 99 team, and they mix into one. The 99 team, our defence would have been Gary Neville.
I think I've got it here.
I'm guessing Evra.
So you've got not a 99.
No, Irwin, so and then Pallister and what's his name, Bruce.
You got Yap Stam.
Okay, my
right. So Gary Neville, Dennis Irwin, you had David Maynard.
Hold on, say it slowly. Oh right, okay, yeah.
Ronnie Johnson, Yap Stam.
Yeah. But then some of those players went to 08 as well, right? Because Ronnie Johnson. Oh no, sorry, I'm going mad. Ronnie Johnson played in the 99 final. Sorry, I'm getting all cross wires. But in the 08 team, our defence was Vidic,
Rio, Evra,
and Everett left back. Yeah,
Gary Neville
and Van der Sar as well.
Van der Sar.
I mean, so maybe that team. The midfield, you've just called out the midfield. Our midfield in 99 was better than that midfield, right?
What, Carrick, Scholes,
yeah.
Ronaldo wide and Nani wide.
Playing for, I don't know. That's not what we're debating here, by the way. It's not which is better, 99 or 08.
No, I'm just saying, would Bruno get in any of those teams?
Well, he wouldn't get in 99. You can't. No one gets into a treble winning side.
No, but
that's a fact.
I don't think he gets into 08 either. Even though his numbers are
okay.
Scary.
Is he better than Hargreaves?
Hargreaves is a holder. He's going to have better numbers than Hargreaves.
Okay, so what are you saying?
By the way, Hargreaves is good, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of injuries there. That's a problem.
I'm telling you now, mate. I see him.
Underrated?
Yeah.
He was, wasn't he?
He was in a couple of England squad that I was in. I remember thinking, oh my goodness, wow.
Yeah.
Seeing his free kicks.
He looked good in the 4, yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Okay, well, what's your answer to the question?
Why are you asking me? I'm asking you. This is your boy.
Oh, you want to know my answer now, do you?
Yeah.
Because last week...
Hey, I do now.
Last week, you took my head off.
Yeah, I do now.
This week, does he get... No, he doesn't get into 99. You can't change the treble winning side.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets into my 08 team.
So your 08 team would be Ronaldo, Nani, Scholes and Bruno. No Carrick.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, you are.
Well, his numbers suggest I can't drop him.
And I know you. I think predominantly you did play 4-3-3.
Yeah, so he gets into that.
In 08.
Yeah. What about you? You allowed to answer the question?
What, Man United?
Yeah.
No, I think those teams back then. Remember, I played against not the 99 team, but the 08 team used to scare the living daylights out of me, man.
Does he get into Arsenal's team now?
Bruno? No, because we're currently flying without him. Top.
He can't be better.
No.
So there's no one you can add in January.
No, we need all our players on the pitch, not petulance.
So Semenyo don't improve you.
I take Semenyo.
Does he improve you?
Yeah, makes us better. Bruno doesn't.
Bruno doesn't improve you because that's the quote they'll stick out on social media.
Nah, but it's not about me.
You want him? I don't get why you don't want him.
It's not about me. It's about you.
No, I know, but we're allowed to have this debate. Explain to me why you don't want Bruno.
I just don't like the petulance. That's what he is, an unbelievable footballer. And I mean, technically, free kicks, dead ball, ranger passing. He's my type of midfield player if I played with him because he takes risks, man. Like, he is the kind of midfield player that some managers would hate because he gives the ball away a lot because he's trying things. See, me as a forward player, I love that. So playing behind Bruno, I would absolutely love it. Because even in the manager's looking at him, he'd go, I probably shouldn't play this pass, but I'm going to try anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Does he make you better?
Numbers-wise, yeah.
Here's my question. Does he improve every team in the Premier League?
Does he make us better?
That's what I'm asking. Does he improve every team in the Premier League, Bruno?
I don't know.
I think he does, you know. He can't argue with his numbers. His numbers
well, you know, he probably could actually, because I'm looking at Chelsea's team, right? And I'm thinking, well, Palmer's the 10. Bruno could easily be the 8.
Easily, no.
Caicedo the 4, yeah.
It improves everyone? Man City?
Yeah, I'd probably say so, yeah.
Okay. And Arsenal.
But do you know what it is? I've watched him play for...
that free kick. You know the sad bit about that free kick? He ain't taking them for Portugal in the World Cup.
Do you know, I've watched him play for Portugal, and I've never thought, oh my goodness, like Bernardo Silva, I've seen him.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? But do you know what? Carrick's unbelievable, man. I'm not taking Carrick. I'm not taking Carrick. No, I'm not taking Carrick out.
So what you're saying? He doesn't get into any Man United.
I'm not putting him in any of them teams.
Okay.
I don't care how many goals he scores.
Well, I don't really know. Man United fans, maybe you've got the answer. Who's better, Scholes or Bruno? That's a vibe.
I don't think he's better than Scholes. And by the way, Scholes listens. So yeah, Scholes. I don't think he's better than you.
No, we both said that.
I know.
Scholes locked in number one.
You're trying to get him in.
And does he improve every team in the Premier League?
Scholes, I don't think he does.
Apart from Ipswich in the Championship. Don't get into it.
We'll get our team. Could you? You're crazy.
03717. How's you going against Leicester? 03717 223 Great question. Impossible to answer. Have a go.
I'm not happy about that. You're threatening people behind the glass. I don't like that.
Do you listen to Drive on TalkSport?
Yeah, I like
you
that.
shut your face as well. You'll get it. On TalkSport, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent, and Just Eat, the app for all your delivery needs. Still to come, we're asking if Enzo Maresca is on thin ice at Chelsea. Just quickly, PSG have been ordered to pay former striker Kylian Mbappe €60 million in unpaid salary and bonuses by a French court.
So that's funny. The way,
wow.
Did he miss it? Because the way that he...
Yeah, 60 million is a lot, man.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. But the way he's been conducting himself, smiling, all happy, I'll be going crazy.
Yeah, but he's probably got 100 million in the bank.
That's my problem. Like, that's what I'm saying. That he's just like, oh, it'll come eventually.
How much is too much?
There's no amount of money that's too much.
Is there not?
No.
So, like, if you won the Euro Millions, right? Mm-hmm. I had this conversation with my wife last week. 140 million. I mean, I'll take it. It's too much.
It's not too much, though.
It's too much. It would change me.
It wouldn't change you.
It would.
It wouldn't, man.
No, it would.
Would you still come to work?
I'd buy work.
Oh, no, you ain't, mate.
No, I'm not buying
the
work.
geese at the top's 10 bill.
Well, I still can't work. I'd like to think I would still, because otherwise you go mental, right? You need a little bit of stability.
Mm.
I'd like to think I would. But
would you buy your own golf course?
I'd be landing a helicopter on the roof when I had to come into work. That's the problem.
There's no helipad up there, so I don't...
I'd buy one. How much would you need to win to not come in? It's not too much.
No, I like coming in, man. I like the routine. I like the camaraderie. I like the listener, the callers.
Yeah. The callers? Do you like the callers?
Yeah, man, it's good fun.
You hated them this morning.
Don't even try and put me in the same
Let's speak to one of them. Can't believe you hate them. Ross is a Man United fan. We're asking an impossible question to answer. Scholesy or Bruno? No.
That's not even the question.
Sorry, that's not the question.
Scholesy all day.
That's not the question. Scholes. The answer's Scholesy. It's does Bruno get in? All right? It's surely no one on the planet. I love Bruno, but no one's taking Bruno over Scholes. Not in a million years. Hello, Ross.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Ross, if you had to go on holiday for a week with either me or Bentley, right, separate rooms, obviously, we just meet each other down by the pool and then we go out for dinner and to a couple of bars. Who are you taking, me or Bentley?
Are you paying?
Yeah, it's all TalkSport buying the whole thing.
I'll take the Man United fan.
Okay, it's me.
Didn't name you though, did he?
Yeah, why don't you name me, Ross? Did you forget my name?
I forgot your name.
Do you know what, Ross? I'm not going.
Ross, me and you will go, yeah?
Forget it, Ross. I'm going to lose your passport at the airport and none of us will go. All right? Happy now?
Ross will go. Me and you will go.
We'll go to Iron Appa.
I love going there.
All right. We'll meet Cundy and O'Hara on the plane, all right?
Deal.
Right, Ross, you're a Man United fan. I've asked a silly question because, of course, no one on the planet thinks Bruno's better than Scholes.
Silly.
Yeah, but I suppose the question is more, does Bruno get into the top Man United sides? That's probably the question.
No chance.
Really?
I love him. He's our best signing for the last 12 years. But there's no way he's getting in any of Fergie's teams.
Why do you think he's so good? Is it because everyone around him is so bad and he has to carry them? Or he would be like this in any team?
I think I don't know, I wouldn't call him world class, but I think he's one of the best players in the Premier League in the middle, without a doubt. I think he'd do a job at any club in the Premier League. Definitely.
Okay. Let's take as many calls as we can. What are you laughing at?
Ross
Brown, the advert. He looks good, doesn't he? He's a top lad, he is. Luke's a Man United fan. Hi, Luke.
Hi, gents. How you doing? You okay?
Good, man. Who do you want to go on holiday with, me or Benty?
You, mate, to be fair, because United fan. And also, what I would say, controversially, Benty's on about this loyalty to his Arsenal lot. He wasn't that loyal when he signed for Spurs, was he?
Hey, listen, you wouldn't be there if you see the pay packet.
Yeah, let me tell you, you're playing for Man City now, Luke, on 150 grand a week, I promise you.
100%.
Yeah, exactly. Go on, Lukey.
Yeah, for me, I think, look, I'm never going to say Scholes is better than Bruno, because like last call said, it's a silly question. But I think nostalgia is a fine thing. I think if Bruno played back then and Scholes played now, people's opinions would be very different.
Oh, that's a great point.
I do think nostalgia counts for a lot of it. But in regards to kind of would he fit in Fergie's teams, 100% he would. It's quite difficult to compare the two because different players. I know Scholes, when he was earlier in his career, got a lot of goals and he was a bit more advanced. But you can't really compare them as players because they are so different. But in terms of what Bruno would give into a Fergie team, oh my God, it'd be unbelievable.
Do you know what though, Luke? The only thing I'd say is when I think about Scholesy back then, I can remember Scholesy scoring in big games, man. And when I say big games, cup final, Newcastle scored in the FA Cup final. I've seen him
against Newcastle. Yeah,
I've seen him score big goals. Right,
second goal.
I can't remember off the top. I know some people. I'm sure it has happened, but there's no moments in big games.
Goal. Sorry, I can't.
Yeah,
Sheringham got the other one. Yeah.
Did he set him up though?
Yeah.
Scholes he scored one, made one.
No, Sheringham set Scholes up,
and then Scholes set up
Sheringham with the through ball. I can't remember who passed that ball. But go on.
I remember watching Scholes, man, like big games dominate. Like And I'm talking about top end bastards and people like that.
I know this is going to sound silly. Do you think he's underrated?
Scholesy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's underrated because he is in the top 10 Premier League players of all time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with that?
Scholesy?
Yeah.
Top 10 what?
Premier League players of all time. Which is... Okay, top 10 Premier League midfielders. Because the problem with that question is Ashley Cole has to be in that conversation, but he's a left back.
Yeah,
but
midfield is easy, yeah.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah. Who's your 10?
What?
Who's your 10?
What, top 10 midfielders? Number 1, Bex.
I know you don't mean that.
No, of course I don't.
Here we go.
Number 1, not number 1.
About time. Bit of realisation.
Well, what, you want my top 10 now?
Yeah. Like, off the top of my head, I could do Scott Keane, Vieira, Gerrard, Scholes, De Bruyne, Frank Lampard, Kanté.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got 7. Need some others now.
Yeah, but see, who'd you say, Joe?
Caduced.
Shut up, Joe. Do you put Kevin De Bruyne in there? You're not putting Beckham in there?
I put Kevin De Bruyne in there.
Have you put Giggs in there?
No. Oh, we're talking about like wide players.
Well, you've just put Kanté in there. He's just a holder.
Yeah, midfield.
I know, but left midfield is Giggs.
No, but wide players don't really count. They're attackers, man.
This is what I'm saying.
Central midfield players.
Right, well, you can't put Kanté in there.
Yeah, but he's a central midfield player.
He's not, though, is he? Well, Scholes and Keane are central midfielders. Kanté's not.
Yeah, of course he is. He played in the middle of the park.
I know, but you know what I mean, right? Different players.
Nah, mate, come on, he's in there, Kanté. Holder.
Okay, fine.
Right, so I've got 7. There'll be a couple more I've missed out.
You just got to go through the big clubs.
Rodri.
Yeah, without doubt.
He won a Ballon d'Or.
Bex, you got to put Bex in there, man.
Do you know, I think
your reluctance to put David Beckham in.
I love Beckham.
Absolutely.
I love Beckham.
Absolutely disgusting. You thought he scored 7 Premier League goals, over 60 the fella's got.
I love Beckham.
Honestly.
Listen, what a player. But you can't tell me.
He's in the top 10.
He's not better than any of them players I just mentioned.
You haven't put Ronaldo in there, by the way.
Centre midfield players.
Oh, right, fine. Okay, sorry. Well, then you can't put Beckham in there then.
David Silva. Another one.
Yeah.
Yaya. There's my 10.
Oh, I don't know about Yaya.
You want me out?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yaya.
I was thinking someone else. Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
There's 10. Scholes is in it, but it's hard, that 10. But
you're not putting Bruno in there then?
In the greatest midfield players of all time?
He's got the numbers. Where do you reckon Bruno is in that list? If you kept going, when would you get to him?
All right, sure. Let me, in my opinion, write down 15. No, not 15, and I'll keep going.
Write down 100.
No, I'm not going to do that to him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Let me write down
top 20.
Not even top 20. Let me do a list, and I'll see where I think he fits in.
People send in names of players that Benty might forget. Not the obvious ones like Kevin De Bruyne. He knows them. And then do your list. When we come back, do your list now in the break. 15.
Oh, mate, calm down.
Do it. Hurry up. Take the lid off that pen. Still to come, we'll be asking if Enzo Maresca is on thin ice at Chelsea, but first it's time for No Googling Part 2. We want to know, can you name the only 2 Italian players to win the Premier League? Just 2. Only 2 Italians have won the Premier League.
Wow.
You're not going to get that, Benty. That can't be right. There's no way that's right. That might be question of the week. Only 2 Italians that ever won the Premier League. Oh, I think you're wrong. I've just thought of another one. You are wrong. You are wrong. The answer to that and more come live and drive and talk about after this. Do you not know my name?
I do. It's Steve, isn't it?
No, it's not Steve.
When you think about famous F1 circuits, the likes of Silverstone, Monza, Monaco come to mind. One of these is not like the others though. Monaco is just one of a number of street circuits on the calendar, and that number's only set to rise. There's a clear difference between a traditional circuit and a street circuit. One is a purpose-built facility on private land, the other is, as it sounds, a race through the streets of a major city. Monaco is the famous example, twisting and turning through the streets of the Principality with iconic backgrounds and, let's be honest, not a lot of overtaking. But from 2026, there'll be a record 10 street circuits on the calendar. It proves that cash remains king. Each track promoter gives F1 between $20 and $60 million just for the rights to host an F1 race. And when Saudi Arabia pays upwards of $100 million, you can see why it's an attractive prospect for the sport. But is it all positive? Well, the drivers aren't that bothered. If you ask a majority of them, they'll tell you historic circuits at Silverstone, Spa, Monza, Zandvoort, they're the favourites. For the sports organisers, though, it kind of makes sense. In 2025, Monaco had a record 2.3 million strong viewership in the US alone. Meanwhile, for the British Grand Prix several weeks later, 1.5 million tuned in. So while these races may not be rip-roaring, all-out action, thrill rides we want as race fans, people are tuning in even more, and bosses can demand even more cash.
This is Driver talkSPORT. Andy Goldstein Darren Bent, who's lost the plot of his
listen, mate.
15.
No, listen,
before we go through it, can you name the only two Italian players to win the Premier League? Balotelli and Federico Chiesa. They're the only two, by the way. Don't bother saying. Who's the goalkeeper? The Italian player for Chelsea and Spurs.
Cudicini.
Anyway, he wasn't there long enough. Makeda wasn't there long enough. These are all Italians that did. They were part of winning squads.
Yeah.
But they didn't have enough games, so they didn't get a medal.
Wow.
All right? Still to come, we'll be asking if halfway line goals are always the keeper's fault. But, we'll talk about the Carabao Cup in just a moment. Go on. So before the break, you were doing your 15 midfielders, just central midfield.
I was writing, setting the midfield players down. And people in there were coming in with some different shouts, man. Different shouts. But
right, is it 15 midfield, central midfielders?
It's all central midfielders, right? So this is the list I've got, right? Obviously, some of them are debatable.
How many have you got?
I've got...
Mate, you're causing our switchboard to blow up. Like, I've never seen it like this.
14, 15, 16, 17. 17 on here, right? Some of them have been outside influences. Some are mine, right? Are people coming in from all over the gaff?
Okay.
Coming from different floors.
I know, they've come down to the gallery. It's very funny.
Right, so I've got Vieira.
Yes.
Scholes. I mean, Joe weren't having Scholes over Bruno.
Get that. Yeah, I don't know.
These are mine. Vieira, Scholes, Keane, De Bruyne.
Hold on, do it slowly. Keane, yep. De Bruyne, yep.
David Silva, Cesc Fabregas, Gerrard, Kanté, Lampard, Makelele, Yaya, Petit. There was a few question marks about Petit, but he World Cup winner, Euros winner.
Yeah, you can't use double. World Cup winners as
but a double. He won the double.
I know, but come on.
What do you mean, come on?
Petit was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and showed up in the big moments. I think he's got to be in there.
No, if you're talking about your top 15 midfielders of all time in the Premier League, I think he's probably 15 to 20.
All right, that's fair enough. Okay, Xabi Alonso.
Again.
It's hard, isn't it? All right, Michael Essien was unbelievable.
Injury prone, but yeah.
No, but the first couple of seasons he won. Chelsea.
Okay. All right.
Rodri.
100%.
Gundogan. Ozil.
Ozil, I'm not having.
Hey, Luke's going to fight you.
I'm not having Ozil. I'm not having Ozil.
You keep saying that. Luke's going to fight you when he comes in.
I'm not having Ozil. One of the most overrated players
Was
in the
that
Premier League. He is.
When he
mate.
first got to Arsenal.
He was unbelievable at Real Madrid because every time he got the ball, he just gave it to Ronaldo and he scored. Right?
Oh, that's not fair. Also, as well, by the way.
Honestly, we should do a show. Most overrated players ever to play in the Premier League. He's on that list.
Bruno might be in that. But listen.
Well, he's not, is he?
Right. So someone's put in, and I had him on the list, but I couldn't because we're thinking about him, what he became. Luka Modric. At Tottenham, very, very, very good, but turned himself into
the best in the world at one
Yes,
time.
exactly.
So he's not on that list.
Also, Cantona. What was he?
He's out of 10 money.
Is that midfield? No.
No.
Zola.
Sheringham's not midfielder. Same
No.
sort of role,
Yeah.
right?
And Zola, no.
No.
Okay, so that was the list there.
Zola wasn't midfield, was he? No. He was that sort of role, the same as.
All right. Well, do you want to put a tick next to you who you agree with, who you don't?
What is this? Top 10 or top 15?
Just these players have got on the list.
Yeah, go on then.
Right. Vieira.
So we're going back to the beginning now.
Right. So you tell me if you.
When Joe went, don't spend too long on this. You've gone back to the beginning.
Okay, no, we won't then. That's fine.
No, go on quickly. We'll
No,
do it
it's
quickly.
fine,
I'll just say yes or no quickly.
Right. Vieira.
Yes.
He's better than Vieira.
Oh, sorry, who? I
Bruno.
thought we just put in a 10. What are we doing now? Is Bruno better than these players?
Yes.
Okay.
And you just say yes or no.
Okay.
Vieira.
Oh, my God, don't even. Okay, no. Okay, all right, no, go on then.
Ages.
No, go on.
Paul Scholes.
No.
Roy Keane.
No.
Kevin De Bruyne.
No.
David Silva.
No.
Cesc Fabregas.
Yes. No, I'm joking.
All right. Someone in there.
Calm down,
someone
I'm
in there went-
joking. I know there's Arsenal fans
Right.
in there.
Steven Gerrard.
No.
Kanté.
Different players.
Centre midfielder.
Different players.
Okay, okay, you've seen the impact.
Different players. Stupid question.
Kanté won the
I'll
league
pass.
with Leicester.
Okay, but different players. Kanté can't do what Bruno does, vice versa.
No, but Kanté can win you something big.
Okay, we can't.
Bruno can't.
You don't know. He's not your son, is he?
Bruno can't.
I'm very excited about.
Kanté won World Cup, Premier League,
Right, okay.
and
Different
Leicester.
players. Different players. Go on.
Kanté.
Different players.
Lampard.
Go on, carry on.
No, is he better? Yes or no?
No, I'm going to speak up when I hear one.
No, I need you to.
Okay, he's better than Makelele.
Is he better than Lampard?
No.
Is he better than Kanté? You know
No.
he's not, Andy.
No.
Yaya. Don't be silly. Petit.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Jabi Alonso.
Yes.
Okay. Michael Essien. Don't be daft. Don't be daft. Rodri. No.
No.
Gundogan.
Yes. Oh, he's better than Gundogan. Come on.
You wanna
Right, I'm going to move on.
You
You're
wanna be
talking
up?
absolute garbage. Hey, look at his numbers. What more does he have to do? His numbers are insane.
It's just all about numbers. That's it.
Well, it is when you're in that kind of scenario, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Who'd you rather have, Gundogan or Bruno?
Gundogan.
Well, you don't know.
Cup final. Give me Gundogan, mate. Volley. Bang.
Final.
Thanks for coming.
Right, let's turn our attention to the Carabao Cup quarter-finals. They get underway tonight. Chelsea go away to Cardiff. It comes at a time when Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca has been saying some very interesting things regarding his relationship with the ball. Go on, quickly.
JJ Kocher.
He's better than JJ Kocher, man. Not for skill, but as a player. Come on.
People are going to come. People are going to come.
They're not.
They are, mate.
Fine, let them come. Last week, he said he had the worst 48 hours of his Chelsea career and said he didn't feel supported after a run of poor results. Speaking ahead of tonight's game, he was asked to clarify those comments.
I already spoke about that, and I think I was quite clear. No more than that.
But with all due respect, I don't think you were clear because you said something that is open to a lot of interpretation. So obviously when you make those comments, you have to accept the fact that people are going to talk about them.
I respect your opinion, and I respect people's opinion. But again, I don't have nothing to add, and my focus is just on tomorrow game, that we can achieve the first semi-final in 18 months since I joined the club.
I mean, I appreciate the question towards him, but he doesn't have to clarify it. He said his statement. He can do what he wants, right? He can either carry on with that and elaborate a bit more, or just go, I've said what I've said.
Enough's enough.
I'm done, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I do think that he's got to be careful, because when you've got people paying your bills in your wages, in any industry, it's very, very difficult to say negative stuff about them and keep hold of your job.
Exactly. Because now all of a sudden, if their patience was at a certain level, and you come out and say that, their patience all of a sudden is even shorter.
They pay your wages.
Also, it's different if the club's flying and then you drop that in, because at least you'll have a bit of backing in terms of supporters might be like, well, we are flying, so he's doing a good job. So I quite like Enzo Maresca. I appreciate it. When the club's almost in this kind of weird situation as it is now.
Is it a weird situation?
Well,
they're on the conference, they're on the World Club Cup.
Yeah, but
they're not expected realistically to win the Premier League this season. They're there or thereabouts. I think they're in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. I think they're doing everything they should be doing.
Yeah, I agree, but there's just still some Chelsea fans that are not convinced by Maresca.
Those Chelsea fans, where should you be now?
Yeah, I think some will say that they should be challenging potentially. I don't think they're quite ready yet. But but you telling me that Chelsea can't find anyone better?
Well, there's always someone better. But how long has Arteta been at your club? 5-6 years?
Yeah.
Okay. It's taken him that long to build a potential championship winning side. He's been there 5 minutes, the fella.
Yeah.
Right?
And he's already nicked a couple of trophies.
And he's doing incredibly well. It's early days, right?
I think it's more down to the team selection, the way that Chelsea playing. Like, there was a time I'd watch Chelsea, right? And I used to enjoy watching Chelsea.
I know exactly what you get.
Obviously, I watched them a lot growing up where I started to watch Chelsea properly, say, early 90s. And then, obviously, as they were kind of transitioning into winning FA Cups, things like that. I know they won it before that. And then they became like competing in the league. And obviously, it all changed. Not all changed because they were winning trophies before Roman came in. But then they obviously turned into the force that we know, right, in Chelsea. Right, so I've almost seen that kind of transition. And watching Chelsea back then, and even later on with Hazard and Diego Costa and Lampard and Gary Cahill. I know it's a strange example. Azpilicueta. But it was still exciting to watch Chelsea. Oscar, people like that, yeah? But when I watch Chelsea now sometimes, from game to game, it's a little bit passive. It's a little bit boring, just quite slow tempo. I'm not quite sure what they're trying to do. And I think some supporters are a little bit like, oh my, like what am I watching here?
Let me ask you this, right? In any other industry, I know football is not like any other industry, right? But if people here that work above you don't think you're doing your job correctly or could do it better, they have every right to knock on your door and go, can I have a word? And tell you where they think you're going wrong.
Yeah.
And tell you what you should be doing. In football, it's slightly different. If the owners knock on the door of a manager, it puts the nose out of joint of the manager. Do you think owners should have the right to tell the managers where they think they're going wrong?
No, not in a footballing basis, no. Right? I think they've got, if you've got like a sporting director that is, I don't know, say it's Chelsea, right? And your sporting director at Chelsea is someone like Petr Cech, who was there for a bit, or John Terry or Lampard, someone who's been there, then the sporting director can have a conversation of that level with Enzo Maresca and go, listen, it's your decision. If you're asking me what my opinion is, I think maybe he's playing a little bit too far forward. So I've got an issue with that. But also with the owner, he's got every right. If the team's doing badly or not progressing or performing, then I think he's the one who pays the money. He's got every right to call the manager in and say, listen, I don't care how you fix it, but it needs fixing because this is not good enough. I think he's got the right to do that. But he ain't got a right to talk about tactics. Like Todd Bowley can't call up Enzo Maresca and go, listen, you're playing João Pedro too many minutes. Because if I'm Enzo Maresca, I'm going, what the hell do you know? Yeah, I know you signed the checks, you know the one who brought in the players, but you don't know football like I do.
I can't argue with that.
Do you know what I mean? So I think...
Do you feel as though he's getting a bit of interference from upstairs, Maresca?
Yes, he might be, but listen, you have to be careful, man, because you're right. The moment you start talking about these guys above you, I mean, Chelsea is a huge football club, right? If they got rid of Enzo Maresca today, they would have a long list of managers that want that job by this evening.
I know, but you could be talking about a manager that come this time tomorrow, he's got them into the semi-finals of Carabao Cup. They've won the World Club Cup, won the conference, and they're knocking on the door. I mean, he's done nothing wrong so far.
No, but just the football that you're watching sometimes is a bit...
Do you think you'll see the season out? Not because his results don't go his way, because he's not happy?
No, I think we'll see the season out, but things have to keep going well for him.
Yeah.
I think the moment it changes and they go 3-4 games without a win, then I'd start panicking.
What will the score be tonight? Cardiff v Chelsea live on talkSPORT.
Chelsea win that 2-1.
Yeah, it's no extra time, right? So it depends.
Yeah, buzzing.
Okay. Still to come on Drive, we'll find out who's getting the Jason Cundy treatment this time.
You're going to win hell of an easy.
Yeah, no laughter there. We'll also be asking if halfway line goals are overrated. Well, that one wasn't, because it didn't bounce. Genius.
No, there's some better ones than that.
Shut up. We'll also build up to a big old night of football live on talkSPORT.
It's one of the classic Carabao Cup ties.
It is. All that and loads more coming up in the last hour and 30 minutes of drive time when we come back, the best bits of talkSPORT. Download 21 minutes to go. Great podcast. Out
Darren's a great lad as well.
You listen to Drive and TalkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein, Darren Bent and Justy. From vouchers to cash prizes to Champions League final tickets, there are millions of prizes to be won when you place an order. 18 plus terms apply. By the way, you're a disgrace. You left Michael Carrick out.
Listen, Michael Carrick is in there as
You're
well.
a disgrace.
I'm a disgrace because Michael Carrick. It's because I spoke about him a lot before. Carrick.
You're anti-Man United, that's why you left.
No. Carrick is on this list. I could be anti-Man United. I've got loads of Man United.
Yeah, you're just talking central midfielders, yeah?
Yeah, Michael Carrick is in there.
Okay.
That's another one.
Okay.
So do you agree with that?
What, better than Bruno?
Yeah.
I can't go there now.
By the way,
my brain can't handle it.
So disrespectful to Gundogan, by the way.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying Bruno's better.
He's not.
Okay, your opinion. It's my show. Right, time now for this.
Step up to the hockey and win the ultimate VIP darts experience on talkSPORT.
Yes, the BDC World Darts Championship well and truly underway. TalkSPORT and pitch experiences could be sending you there on the 23rd of December. The countdown is on. Get your entry in by Thursday, and you and three mates could be living it large with platinum seats, fine dining, an open bar, and VIP access to the 501 lounge with Russ the Voice Bray. Then it's straight to your prime arena table for the best view in the house. Get ready for an unforgettable Ali Pally Christmas. Here's how to enter for your chance to win. Text the word darts to 83338. Text will cost you £2 plus your standard network rate. Or you can just call 0343 421 7508. Lines goes at 4 p.m. this Thursday. That's when you need to answer your phone when it rings. 18 plus and UK residents only. So a reminder, your chance to win, text the word darts to 83338. Now it's a network promotion. Full T's and C's at talksport.com. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Time now for this. Yeah, time for the best of TalkSPORT and friends. We run you through some of the recent items moments from across TalkSPORT. Let's kick things off with this morning's Brekkie Show. Jeff Stelling, Super Ali McCoy. We're debating the best Christmas song of all time.
Do you know what I mean? We need a bit of life. We need a bit of enjoyment, a bit of movement in your Christmas song. It's
This
Christmas.
is a lovely chill song. Can I tell you what?
Christmas is not a lovely chilled time.
Everybody who's stuck in traffic jams on the M1 or the M6 as they're going home, maybe on Christmas Eve, maybe before Christmas Eve, and they're stuck there for hours, and Chris Rea comes on, driving home for Christmas.
That's setting them over the edge.
Ali.
He's losing, isn't he? What's the best Christmas song of all time?
So I've got two. One is Chris Rea, Driving Home. I love that tune.
That's what you were just talking about.
Yeah. But also as well, I love it.
What about Feed the Welsh? Do you like that?
What's that?
Feed.
Mariah Carey's one annoys me a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't mind Destiny's Child as well.
All
Eight days of Christmas.
Right.
Destiny's Child, lovely.
What do you make of the bathrooms at TalkSPORT playing Christmas music since November?
Well, I think people were putting up their tree in November. It seems to be coming around very earlier this year, so I ain't got no problem with it. I like when I'm in the toilet to have a nice
Whoa.
tune going on.
Okay. What annoys you most when you're in the car?
I mean, we had this the other day, traffic. But no, yeah, traffic.
Your kids go, are we there yet? They do that. Are we there?
No, mine are cool, to be fair.
They play, watch telly, they've probably got a 40
No, they land their jacuzzi in the back of the car.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Super Ali's back on the breakfast show at 6 a.m. tomorrow. He'll have big Alan Brazil alongside him.
Watch a game day exclusive where Sam Matterface and Stuart Pearce brought you live and exclusive commentary of Arsenal smashing Wolves 2-1, and they discuss a potential visit to Ali Pally.
Stuart and I have discussed every year going to Ali Pally, haven't we? We thought that one year we might go as a pantomime horse.
Oh, it's all coming back to me now. That was correct, wasn't it?
Yeah, last year we talked about it, didn't we?
Yeah, we couldn't work out who was going to be the other's end.
Yes. Well, after your Brussels sprout conversation in the first half,
fair point. It's got to be
definitely
me.
the back end.
Say no more. I wouldn't put you through that, big man.
So me and you dressed up as a horse. Who's going each end? What end are you going at? I'm going as the head man.
Really?
Yeah, I am, yeah. You're such an idiot. Honestly, your jokes are appalling. If it's fancy dress day at the darts, what are you dressing up as?
What am I dressing up as? I would dress up as a superhero.
Which one?
Batman.
Ant-Man.
Why you say that?
Because you look like a little bit like him.
What superhero's got the best hair?
I mean, Superman's ain't bad.
I'll go with Superman.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah.
Right.
Lex Luthor.
What, bald?
Oh, was he? Oh, fine, okay.
Which foods cause the worst smells when you're breaking wind?
Asparagus. Oh, breaking wind?
I mean, what? Really? Wow.
Curry.
Okay, nice.
I think it's fair, innit? Yeah. Oh, no, I'll tell you what's horrific for wind. Raw cauliflower. So I eat that a lot. I love raw cauliflower. And by jingo.
Ooh.
Mrs. G's not happy with that.
Remember the live football continues tonight as Chelsea travel to Cardiff City. in the Carabao Cup semi-final.
Now, yesterday, Drive Time awarded the News Broadcasting Moment of the Year award for our interview with the one and only Noel Gallagher. This is so funny. The Sportsbar also picked up a prize, winning the Creative Ambition Award. Jason Cundy gave a heartfelt acceptance. No one really understood what he was doing in this very, very, very busy room of very important people.
I've written a few words for the thing. You boys are one hell of a meeting. Living for living. Let's go. You boys are one hell of a meeting.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, know the room is what I would say. What do you make of the Sportsbar finally winning something?
Yeah, it's nice. You probably feel a bit gutted that you've left and then everyone...
No, I see it as my little child's growing up. It's lovely.
Yeah, listen, fair play to the boys. They do a great job.
They do. Do you think the top journalists at the Times Radio knew what they were seeing?
No, and they weren't impressed with it either.
No, I think they were. Grammy, Oscar, or Nobel Peace Prize. Rank them 1 to 3 in order of what you'd like to win.
I would like to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
By the way, none of these involve you winning it with Denzel Washington.
Okay,
right?
so Nobel Peace 1.
Really? You want to win that first?
Yeah, man, come on, it's important that. Okay. Nobel Peace, right? 1. Give me the Oscar 2.
Yeah, I agree.
And give me the Grammy 3rd.
I agree with all these. Yeah. Candy's back.
No, we don't need... Oh, that's fine. Yeah, go on, Karen.
Tonight, with 21 minutes to go as a podcast. Go download it. He's back tonight with Carlton Cole. Make sure you download 21 minutes to go. He and I are dropping a new episode every Monday. Just quickly, this is important. I'm recording an episode of that tonight with Cundy, and I need questions. It's the start of the podcast. Andy Goldstein 05 is my Instagram. I've put it on stories.
Struggling for stories, huh? Just struggling for content.
No. I just... Not at all. That's how it works.
No Loch Ness
Maybe
or
you
Bigfoot
should listen to
or
it.
dinosaurs. Do you know what you should do? Go to a theme park or something and get some stories in there. I saw a slide once. It was really good.
Oh, that's not bad. I might use that tonight. Biggest slide you've ever seen. Andy Goldstein 05 for your questions. If they're about slides, even better. And of course, you can find our shows on talkSPORT. We can swipe between talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2 and all of the station information. When we come back, would you like to know, Benny, what we're doing in the last hour?
Yeah, would you?
Why have you turned the music down, Jack? What's the matter with you? Turn it back up, Jack.
Yeah, go to a break, Jack. Are we finding this?
53-year-old Paul Doyle of West Kirby has been jailed for 21 years and 6 months after he drove his car into crowds at Liverpool's title parade in May. He pled guilty to 31 charges, including dangerous driving and causing grievous bodily harm with intent. Key evidence was retrieved from his own dashcam footage from the day. Here's Detective Chief Inspector John Fitzgerald of Merseyside Police.
Yeah, in my 20 years of police service, this is the most distressing and graphic footage that I have come across. It was really difficult to watch for me and the whole of the investigation team, but it was really important that we did.
PSG have been ordered to pay Mbappe over £52 million. He'd taken the European champions to court in France after claiming they owed him more than £230 million in unpaid salary and bonuses. Elsewhere today, Bruno Fernandes believes the hierarchy at Manchester United wanted to sell him this summer when he'd opted to stay. He's given an interview to Portuguese outlet Sports Witness, which was reportedly set up by the Portuguese national team, not Manchester United. Here's talkSPORT's Alex Crook.
I find him a bit of an enigma, Bruno Fernandes, because you look at his numbers and they're there to be shot at in terms of his goals, his assists. I mean, the free kick he scored last night was absolutely terrific. I understand the argument that maybe some of his body language doesn't befit a captain.
Dan Burns expected to miss at least 5 Premier League games and Newcastle's FA Cup third-round tie after breaking his ribs against Sunderland. Newcastle's Carabao Cup quarter-final with Fulham is live on talkSPORT tomorrow night. Tonight, we've got Cardiff versus Chelsea from 7 p.m. A minute's silence will be held ahead of the third Ashes test in Adelaide tonight. Australian captain Pat Cummins had just put his children to bed when he heard about the terrorist attack in Sydney.
It's a place that's just around the corner from where we live, and we take the kids there all the time. So, yeah, it's hit home pretty hard. So, yeah, really feel for the Bondi community and the Jewish community.
And to the darts at Ali Pali, where after beating Cameron Menzies, 20-year-old Charlie Manby had to have a little chat with his boss.
He came down with us yesterday and we were on train back last night, and I said, just to let you know, mate, I'm not working tomorrow.
The entire evening session is live on talkSPORT 2.
Welcome back to Last Out Drive and talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Bent is here.
I like when I'm in the toilet.
Yeah, why do you like that? Why do you like it when you're in the toilet?
Music.
Oh, right, fine. Okay. So the will be heading live to Miami. It's a bit of Paulie Malignaggi ahead of AJ against Jake Paul. But now the Carabao Cup is back tonight, and it's live right here on talkSPORT.
Ruben Colwill fires the ball goal and equalises, went direct for goal and found it.
Well, it's League One Cardiff who've come out on top against Championship Wrexham.
The anticipation for the game since the draw was made has been evident everywhere we've been. I think the build up to the game is going to be incredibly exciting for us.
And it finished Chelsea 2, Everton 0. Chelsea picking up their first win in 5 games in all competitions.
Since I joined the club, the last 48 hours has been the worst because many people didn't support us.
You've made yourself a centre of the story, and now, of course, the media are going to ask, what did you mean?
It's Chelsea that will progress to the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup.
They are also top of the league, playing a nice football, winning games, and we need to be careful.
Yeah, the Carabao Cup is back on talkSPORT tonight as Chelsea go away to Cardiff in the quarterfinals, and then tomorrow we bring you live commentary of Man City there against Brentford. That's here on talkSPORT. Newcastle take on Fulham. That one is live over on talkSPORT 2. The easiest way to stay across everything, simply by downloading the talkSPORT app so you never miss a thing. Over the weekend, we saw the longest-range goal scored by an outfield player in the Championship since Opta began compiling records. That, of course, was scored by Abdou Fatawu. His 65.2-metre strike in Leicester's 3-1 win at home to Ipswich. But, as with many similar goals, it was, it also involved the goalkeeper scrambling backwards, having been miles off his line. So that got us thinking, are halfway line goals always the keeper's fault? And are they a little bit overrated? Benty. Now, it seems a little bit nuts to say, are they overrated? Right? Because it's obviously very difficult to do. And the do is hitting a ball 65 yards or meters, whatever it is, straight-ish. That's the difficult thing to do. Here's my question. Do you think it's easier to score a goal from 60 metres out nowadays than it used to be? Because the goalkeepers quite often move to the edge of their area, if not a little bit further, because they're sweeper keepers.
Oh, yeah, of course. First of all, as a player, you've got to have the vision. You've got to have the technique to be able to do it as well. And also, you've got to have the confidence, because it's all well and good seeing the goalkeeper of his line, but to execute it and to have the confidence to even try it, I think says a lot about you as a player. I mean, I wouldn't say it's always the goalkeeper's fault, but I mean...
Why wouldn't you say... Here's my analysis of it. If it bounces, it's the keeper's fault.
No.
Yeah, because you've had time. Like the one... For To's goal. Who's your goalkeeper?
Who's in goal?
Christian who?
Christian Walton.
Right, Christian Walton, right? And he's so far out. And he's scrambling back. And on the first bounce, he gets very close to the bounce. Yeah. And then when he goes up in the air, he dives...
Yeah, but also you've got to think goalkeepers nowadays are playing like the sweeper.
I know.
So it's a positive that they're playing like the sweeper. Anything in behind, like for me, the best one in Premier League history is Rooney's for Everton, 2017. That's the best one, because for me that's the hardest one to execute.
Beck's, man.
No, Beck's is easy. Right, Beck's one. He's got it under control.
Sorry. Just say that again.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Say that again.
No, listen.
Beck's is easy.
What I'm saying? What I'm saying is, Beck's has the ball. It's an unbelievable strike because he's got the ball under control. He looks up. Neil Sullivan's off his line.
He's not even moving the ball in it.
Right, and he hits it, right? Fair play. But he's hitting a dead ball. Wazza against West Ham, by the way, the goalkeeper clears it. It's rolling towards him. He's got 4 West Ham players between him and the goal. The last one of which I think is Ogbonna, tries to jump and save it himself. Can't get there. Like, Rooney's is unbelievable. Like, for Everton. Like, honestly, trying to hit a ball that's coming towards you. It's not rolling softly, by the way.
It's easier to hit a ball coming towards you than it is.
Not when it's bouncing.
I can't believe you.
Wazzers.
Becks, man, that is
honestly,
you're so anti-Becks.
But you love him too much. Like, Becks is unbelievable.
Becks is in. You got to take into account how old he was. You got to, because there's more pressure on him to get that right with Fergie screaming at him.
Look, you clutching for anything.
I'm telling you,
clutching for anything.
Mate, you don't even rate that goal against him.
It's an unbelievable goal, but I'm saying
it's 10 out of 10.
I'm saying now,
I'll tell you what. Sorry, hold on. He did it, and no one had done it. Pele had a go and he missed it, and he did it.
Okay.
Then everyone else followed suit. Everyone went, "Oh, I could do that."
Yeah, and Rooney's for me is the best one because it's the hardest one.
Where's Beck's ranked?
Oh, it's top 3 for sure.
Who's the other one? Charlie Adam.
These weren't bad, but Javi Alonso hit one which was bad. Keeper fell over.
Was that Luton?
Luton, if it was, it was Luton, because Gerrard's like celebrating.
It was an awful goal, wasn't it? Yeah. Not awful, but you know what I mean.
Hey, Caicedo's was nice.
Yeah.
Right. I tell you what was nice. Caicedo's was beautiful, by the way. Harry Kane's for Bayern.
Yeah.
He absolutely
pinged it.
Wang.
Yeah.
But now,
wang! What a great.
Yeah. I think Rooney's is the best one for Everton, man, because that is just pure tech. I mean, look, please, I'm watching it now.
Okay.
Have a look at this now. Look at the ball. Goalkeeper clears it.
Yeah.
Look, it shouldn't hit the. I'm lifting the mic up, so Joe. Yeah. Look at Wazza here. Keeper comes out.
Right, keep it sliding.
Right, it's bouncing. Bang. Andy.
Oh, that's not better than. Are you joking?
It's better than Beckham's.
Sorry. So in the Rooney one, I hadn't seen that for a long time. Right, in the Rooney one, the only person that's got to go over.
It's 3 defenders.
That are all about 15 yards in front of him.
What can you do?
So that's not better than Beckham's. Beckham, the ball is rolling ever so slowly. He pings it, doesn't bounce.
No obstacles. And just get it over the keeper. You score.
No. It's up in the air. Rooney's first bounce is on the 18-yard box.
Sorry as well. Rooney's got to bend it round the referee. Wait, look at the ref. The ref is standing 10 years.
You are wrong there.
No,
you are wrong there.
The ref. It's got to go around the referee.
First bounce. Bounces inside the 18, just inside.
No, it doesn't. It bounces in the 6-yard box.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Have a look again.
Look. 6-yard. Lift the mic again. Right. 6-yard box. Look at this, right?
Keep it slides in.
Watch when the first bounce is. Pings it around the referee. 6-yard box. Thank you. Apologise, please.
Sorry. That's right. That's on the floor in the middle of the goal.
I think it's better than Beckham's.
It's not. Okay, but that's not what we're asking. No. Well, people can phone up and they can have this.
I don't think you can always blame the goalkeeper, man. That's just pure quality from the player who's doing that.
Do you think we're going to see more of them nowadays?
Well, yeah, people try it.
Did you ever try it?
No way. I can't reach from there.
Of course you can.
Yeah, but now I ain't got the confidence to do that from there. I'd rather just get
There you
a
go.
touch.
That's what I'm saying.
Someone else did it in the championship this year. There's
Yes.
There's been a couple in the
That was
championship.
about 3 weeks ago.
He absolutely whacked it.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. When you said you didn't have the confidence to do that.
Honestly.
You got to stop watching Rooney's, man.
Rooney's
You
is
watch it on replays.
Rooney's is beautiful.
Yeah, well, of course it is. It's an unbelievable goal, but it ain't better than Beck's.
I think it is.
But, okay, when you're working out which is the best, you've got to take into account how old they are, because you just said you didn't have the confidence.
I could have done it at 32 and still wouldn't have tried it.
I know, but at 15 or however old Beckham was when he tried it, right? You've also got to take into account no one had done it before. Everyone does it now.
Yeah, Stankovic is unbelievable, but he's inside the line.
Stop giving him...
No, have you seen Stankovic? That's a volley. Neuer. It's Neuer in goal, innit? He heads it.
I don't think I've seen that one.
And he volleys it. No, doesn't off the ground, volleys it. That's unbelievable. That's probably the best.
Okay.
But Rooney's is better than Beckham's.
All right. Which is a better goal, right? A free kick from 25 yards or that?
That, Rooney's.
No, not Rooney's. Just the halfway line goal. Which is harder?
I mean, harder is probably the free kick because you've got the wall in front of you. You've got the goalkeepers in the goal.
Yeah. What's hard? Go on.
Halfway line, you've obviously got, once you get it up and over the goalkeepers, it's effectively a very long open goal.
What's harder, right? A volley from outside the area or the Beckham goal? That's what I'm saying. Okay, you know the Rooney Newcastle goal when he's screaming at the referee?
That's harder.
Now all of a sudden this halfway line goal is coming down the list of great goals,
that's
right?
Harder.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that Rooney one that for Everton will be up there, top tier. That.
Okay, well let's take calls on it, right?
Yeah.
I think Beck's obviously is the best one, but not just because it's
No,
Beckham.
you're just because it's Beckham, man.
No,
Here it is, man.
You need to watch the Beckham
I've
one
seen
again.
it about
no, you
a million
haven't.
times, man. Look,
You're going to make me throw this at you.
Look, he's got the control of the ball.
No, the ball's not moving. Rooney's coming. You said yesterday it's easy to get a ball coming towards you.
Listen to me. Beckham's got the ball. He's got the control of the ball.
Yeah, you're laughing. You don't believe
He
it.
rolls it a little bit forward and then he hits it, and it's an unbelievable strike from Beckham. And what makes it beautiful is that it goes in the Wimbledon
The
goal.
roof of the net.
Well, you can't go in the roof of the net. That's impossible.
Well, it does.
How's it going in the roof of the net? Think about what you just said. How is it going to go in the roof of the net?
Because it was dipping a little bit, the roof. It'd been raining that morning.
So, the old-fashioned Wimbledon nets as well.
Answer me this. Which of the two balls is harder to strike?
I bet Rooney's is harder. Rooney's harder.
Yeah, yesterday you said if the ball's coming towards you, it's easier.
Yeah, to generate more power. Rooney's is not rolling nicely to him.
You're such a liar.
Rooney's is that butt.
Say it without laughing, I believe you.
Listen.
Why are you laughing?
Rooney's
absolute garbage.
Rooney's is bobbling towards him when he
You said yesterday it's easier to strike a ball that's coming
to
towards you.
generate more power, but Rooney's is different, man. Wow, wazza.
Okay, we'll take calls in. Joe, which one do you think's better, Beckham or Rooney's?
Thank you.
Beckham.
No, we didn't. Don't lie.
Who asked you anyway, Joe? 03717 223344. How great a goal is a goal from the halfway line? And also, we'll ask three questions. Hold on.
Alonso did it twice, didn't he? Newcastle as well.
I don't remember that one.
Because was it Harper or Given was in goal? It fell over. The Luton one was one that bobbled, and then there was Newcastle.
Okay, how great is the halfway line goal?
I love it.
Right. We'll also ask which is better, Rooney's or Beck's, but also if you've done it. If you've done it, phone me up and tell me about it. Sunday League.
Charlie Adams
comes out, ping.
I need to see Charlie Adams again.
I was at the bridge, right? 03717 223344. Halfway line. Great debate to be had. Pick up the phone and get involved. 03717 223344. Dial that. You can have your say next live on Drive on talkSPORT. Driver talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent. And our friends at Just Eat. Order on the app today and you can win one of millions of prizes. 18 plus terms apply. Still to come, we'll be heading live to Miami. Speak to Paulie Malignaggi, head of AJ, against Jake Paul. Just quickly, Bristol Rovers have appointed Steve Evans as their new manager. Tottenham defender Mickey van der Ven has said he, and I quote, never expected the club to sack Ange Postecoglou. Just quickly, you're dividing the world with all these goals. Steve Sidwell's texted.
He scored a nice one, I remember.
Suggesting his own goal. He says to me, Sid, let's see how we start the text. Sidwell v Bristol City, left chucker.
Do you know what? That was on the same day.
And I put you shinned it though, mate.
That was on the same day I hit the volley for Derby against Wolves. Because that picked me for goal. I can't.
Then he put Stankovic Milan.
Yeah,
we just saw that.
Stankovic is unbelievable, but it's in the attacking half.
Yeah.
Figueroa's is a joke for Wigan against Stoke, where it's a free kick. It's a dead ball,
though.
And it's absolutely
dead ball don't count. Bex is still number one.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
That's moving down.
People phoned up to talk about that. People phoned up. We'll have a chat with them in just a moment. First, it's time for this.
Couldn't believe he got a yellow card for that. The game's gone.
Honestly, I've seen my Sunday League team defend better than our back line. Welcome to Moni fans on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
Yeah, time now for from Aaron Nolan, who's going to be whispering. He's one of our friends at Paddy Power. He's got something he wants to get off his chest in this week's Moni fans. He's got a bit of a reputation, being a bit of a whispering moaner. Let's find out what he's whispering and moaning about this week, shall we?
You know what's winding me up about Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua? It's boxing pundits saying this is really risky for AJ. This is lose-lose for AJ. First of all, I'd much prefer to be Anthony Joshua than Jake Paul going into this fight. And they say it's meaningless if he wins because he beat a YouTuber. And if he loses or struggles, his reputation is ruined, his legacy is ruined. Well, first of all, it's not that meaningless. He's going to get 90 million quid. That's not meaningless. And everyone's rooting for him. We've been itching for a fight like this for years, a proper boxer to take on Jake Paul. And if he loses, well, yeah, he should feel like his legacy's a bit ruined. Like he would have lost to a YouTuber. Like, come on.
Oh, stop moaning. Bentley and I are going to see if we can outmoan the moaner with our very own complaints of the week. We've got 30 seconds each to vent. Producer Joe will tell me in my ear that I've won. Are you ready? Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
I'll go first.
Okay. Well, Jack, I'm ready to go.
Go.
Yeah, I'm going to moan about the challenge we saw Dallo make before Semenyo grabbed him around the throat. That is a Housery type challenge and can do serious damage. I hate it. If you're not going to go for the ball, then just leave it. But I hate when defenders turn their back and then bend forward. And when someone who's gone up for a header goes over the top of them, I mean, it's so dangerous. Could break their back, could break their neck. I think referees and VAR and certainly the refereeing institution need to come down on those type of challenges because although they may look harmless, mate, it's not harmless if you come down and snap your neck in half. Do you know what I mean? It's such a dangerous...
Blimey, calm down.
Housery tackle.
Snap your neck.
Get rid of that. Start booking people for that.
What are you so nasty for?
Mate,
snap your neck.
You jump and I'll do it for you and you see what happens. It's horrible.
I mean, he's getting a little... What player's broken his back when he went up for a
I can give you a few, mate.
Go on then, give me 5.
I've got to Google it.
Give me 3.
Sure, go.
Okay, well, I'm 30 seconds.
Johnny Stevens. Play for Walsall.
Walsall?
Yeah.
My 30 seconds begins now. I'm going to moan about inconsistency in football. And I'm referring to Semenyo last night, who got his hand out and grabbed Dallo.
They didn't grab him.
Around the throat, like a chokehold. Could have broken his back. There's just no consistency when referees are in charge of the game. We saw exactly the same incident with Casemiro not too long ago, and Casemiro got shown a red card, right? I'm all for if you raise your hands, you go, right? I'm all for that, no problem. But if you raise your hands, everyone go. That was perfect.
Awful, wasn't it?
Joe, tell us who has won.
Thank you.
Me again. That's unbelievable. Thanks, Joe. There you go. That's Paddy Power's Moni fans for today's Even Plus. Gamblerware.org.
Moni fans on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
By the way, Neil...
You've never ever won that, have you? Joe says me every week.
Every week, what are you talking about? Neil Robertson keeps texting me. He's in the world champion. Right. Neil, listen, I'm at work, right? Imagine me texting you when you're down on the red going, oh, you should have played safe there. All right, I'm at work.
What's going on? It's a debate. Everyone's up for debating it.
Yeah, he's right. 03717223344. Neil.
Would he ever call us on the...
Yeah, he'd call us now. Alex, though, has called first. He's a Chelsea fan. Alex?
How you doing? You right?
I'm great, man. How are you today?
Yeah, great show, guys, as always. Always into you guys after work. It's a great show, Bentley and Goldie. Good first-time caller, so I'm excited.
Okay, just so you don't make the mistake again, it's Goldie Benty.
It's not.
All right?
But on this one, I'm going to have to agree with Bentley, though. I do think Wayne Rooney's strike against for Everton was harder than David Beckham. I just think when the ball's coming towards you, it's a lot harder. Because I used to play football in the past. I think a ball, Bentley will know, a better ball coming towards you, not hard to kick. You can't underestimate how ball. Rooney has to.
That's not what he said yesterday. Benny said it's easier to strike.
Nah, not the way Wazza hit it. Wazza was bobbling towards him.
It's bobbling towards him, and Beckham's got he's standing there. The ball's. Obviously, I'm not taking it away from Beck. It's a great goal, but I think Wayne Rooney's one, he's got to adjust the way the ball's coming to him, and he's got the defenders and the ref.
Yeah, but it's a low ping. It's a low ping.
I think, but for me, one of the most underrated goals ever was at the Palace. I was at the Selhurst Park game. Matty Phillips for West Brom against Palace. One of those underrated goals.
Oh my goodness, what a goal that was, by the way.
Yeah, I was there at the stadium. Selhurst, I'm a season ticket holder at Palace. We see some great goals. But that one doesn't get talked about enough. That is one of the greatest goals I've ever seen in my life.
Do you know another one as well? Sorry.
Good call, thanks
Just
for
a
that,
quick
man.
one, and thank you very much, Ryan Galvin. But Bentley and Goldstein, not trying to play the ball and bending over nearly cost Sakamoto his career at Coventry 2 seasons ago. Check it out. He lost the whole season because of a broken bone at the top of his back. That is the worst. That challenge is the worst.
No, I was just playing, right?
Yeah.
But also, I don't need people to text him players that have broke their back.
No, but we need examples of why.
We don't.
We do.
We don't need broken back players.
By the way, Ambrose, what a goal he scored at Old Trafford, by the way.
Have you shown me that one?
Ambrose, you must have seen that in the cup. Honestly, wow. I'll show you it.
Show me after we've spoken to Josh, the Leeds fan. Hi, Josh.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Okay. You know that David Beckham listens to this show, right?
Yeah. I was calling in about a long-range goal that I'd scored.
Oh, okay. Go on then.
So the write-up in the local newspaper said 70-yard effort from centre-back Josh Steele, when in actual fact I cleared the ball with my left foot, turned round to look at my friends on the sideline who were cheering. I had no idea the ball had gone in. The goalkeeper had dislocated his shoulder trying to save the ball. He then came out on pitch and spent the rest of the game trying to put his shoulder back into place.
Can I ask, is this on YouTube, this goal?
No, I'm afraid
Oh, okay, because there's one similar to that where a centre-half smacks it and turns around thinking he's just cleared it and it goes in. It's an unbelievable strike.
This was Sunday League in Deal.
Oh, wow.
Not
70 yards, not the greatest line. Thanks for that, Josh. So we're not even talking about Cundies, are we? We haven't mentioned Cundies.
Is that Ipswich?
The Pellet at Portman Road, yeah. Remember that? I mean, that was a clearance.
Do you know, a lot of people are talking about, and I need to see it, man. A lot of people are talking about Kemar Roofs, and I can't remember it.
Have I got time for one more, Joseph? Joseph says, he says no, because there's a bit of breaking news. Where is the breaking? Oh, here we go. A bit breaking news this evening. After a fan backlash I saw this, due to the insane ticket pricing, Benty, FIFA have introduced a new supporter entry tier, which has tickets to World Cup games available at a fixed price of how much? So they were charging about £750,000. How much now, in dollars, how much do you think the ticket price is?
It's obviously come down a lot.
Yeah, it's come down a lot.
So
how much would you like to see it? How much would you go? Fair. How much would it take
for what game?
It doesn't say. I'm guessing all of them, all 104 games.
I can go on to tell me.
No, how much would it take for me to tell you and you to go, well done, FIFA?
£50.
$60. So bang on, £50.
Well, there you go. Bloody, what took so long?
Per ticket for the 104 matches, including the final. Well done, FIFA.
Wow.
We slag them off when they make mistakes. They've corrected their mistake. I'll congratulate them.
Can't wait to see that.
What?
Because they've probably got a system there where the ticket touts will then buy them first, and then it'll get back to that price at some point.
£4,500.
Yeah.
So £60 on the ticket.
We missed the first wave. And
yeah, you're right.
Caught by the second.
Yeah. Still to come, we'll be bringing you team news ahead of Cardiff against Chelsea's live on talkSPORT tonight. First, it's time for the last no Googling of the day. We'll be talking about halfway line goals. We want to know who holds the record for the longest range goal in Premier League history. Do you know that?
What?
Why don't you listen to them? What are you doing?
In the Premier League, who scored the longest goal in Premier League history?
Yeah. Right, in yards.
I think Figueroa's up there. Charlie Adams is nice, though.
Neither. Neither.
I know it is, I think.
What's surname against
it's
you?
It's the goalkeeper.
Which one?
Against Ben Foster, unfortunately.
No.
Was it? Oh, it's the other one.
Oh, no, it might be. Well, why don't you just wait?
PR.
No, who's that?
Paul Robinson.
No, it's not.
Well, it's against the other one. AB.
Shut up. The answer to that and team news coming up live on Drive and talkSPORT in seconds. Stay where you are.
Yeah, I scored a few at Old Trafford, yeah, to be honest.
let's be honest, we've all found ourselves raging at a referee's decision at some stage. Something like this?
That is an absolutely shocking decision.
They've got a case in that it was a bad decision.
It's such a poor decision.
Yeah, I think he's just made a bad decision in that instance.
But what does it take to get to the very top level of football refereeing? You can apply to become a referee through your local county FA from as soon as your 14th birthday. After spending several hours either in the classroom or on the pitch, they'll grant you level 7 status, which allows you to officiate amateur games. Then you'll work your way through the ranks of amateur football, not reaching the National League until level 2. It's a long process, bearing in mind every level from 7 upwards takes an average of a year. Also, there's no specific number of games you have to ref or hours you have to log before moving on up. You simply just have to be good enough. Once you're level 2 and have enough experience at a National League level, you can apply to the EFL to become a level 1 referee. Then it's on you to get enough experience to climb through the ranks and eventually become a Premier League referee. In total, there are 37,000 registered referees across England, but the PGMOL has only deemed 21 good enough to officiate games in the top flight. So if you want to make it to the top, there's less than a 1 in 1,000 chance of doing it, and it'll take you a decade to get there.
This is Driver talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein. Sneaker freak, the legend is Darren Bent. Before the break, asked the question, who holds the record for the longest range goal in Premier League history?
Vladimir Begovic.
Yes. For who? Against who?
It was Stoke. I don't know, it was against, I can't remember.
Southampton.
I think the wind picked up as well. The wind took
How many
it, man.
yards?
Yards, I'm going to go for 72.
No, 209. No, I'm joking.
And my head just went, what? my brain went, what?
101.
No, it's not, Andy.
I swear on my life. There you go, 101 yards.
How long's a football pitch?
About 130 yards. They changed, but about 120 yards.
Okay, well, 101 yards, wow.
102 yards. Point us at 7 to go. Adrian Dunmo's live Carabao Cup action. Chelsea go to Cardiff in the quarterfinals. We'll bring you team news for that one as soon as it drops. But now, talkSPORT's team have landed in Miami. What's that? What was that?
Nothing.
What are you watching? What was that? That could have been so bad for you, couldn't it? Yes, our team have landed in Miami against Jake Paul this Friday night. What was that?
You know what it was? I went to go onto to Instagram just to kind of, and it was, who was talking? Suge Knight was talking, so that could have been anything.
That could have been a horror show for you, couldn't it? That could have been.
Andy hit the dump.
The fight takes place live on Netflix and will consist of 8 3-minute rounds. I don't think we'll get more than one. Ahead of the big night, talkSPORT have been asking boxing fans in the States what they make of the fight taking place.
I think any man that dares get in the ring with Anthony Joshua, needs the utmost respect. I don't see it personally. I see it more as for what it is, an event rather than a competitive boxing match.
Jake Paul and Anthony, they look like it's going to be a very good match, a little bit more than what was anticipated with the Mike Tyson fight, because Jake Paul can't fight. So I can't take away from what he can do, but in the same breath, I want to see Clash of the Titans?
You know, he's famous for being on YouTube, not really in a good way. He kind of does what he needs to do to get noticed, and I think that can be problematic.
I'd love to see an upset. Everybody loves an underdog, but at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua's a two-time world champion for a reason.
What's nuts, right, is you get carried away in fight week, right? He lost to Tommy Fury.
Yes.
Right? He is an awful boxer.
Yep.
Jake Paul is an awful boxer.
Got a bit of power, but you're right, he's an awful boxer.
Awful boxer. Okay? He wouldn't even be state champion. He's appalling. Fair play to him for getting there, right, and earning £70 million. I've got no problem with that, right? Well, I do have a bit of problem with that. That's a story for another day. I don't know why people are even contemplating what's going to happen.
I know.
It will last as long as AJ wants it to last.
Yeah.
If you said to AJ, I'll give you an extra 40 million if you end it in 30 seconds, over.
He'd run after him.
It's over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bizarre because you do get caught up in it. You do get carried away with it, right?
You do, but I mean, I tend to not really listen to the noise and just, like, in my head, I've been saying AJ should finish him in a couple of rounds easy, right? So I'm sticking by that. I don't, even as we get close to fight week, I'm thinking, oh, maybe they're about being upset. No. It's even when Mayweather fought McGregor, and there was some, I remember I bet my mate, Barber, Harry, right? He bet on...
Is that his name?
His name's Harry, Harry Bird.
Harry Barber? Is he a barber?
He cuts my hair.
His name's Harry Barber and he's a hairdresser?
No, Harry Bird.
Oh, right. I thought he was a barber.
So, he bet me that McGregor would beat Mayweather, right? but he got caught up, right?
Why?
I know, right?
Madness.
And it's one of them where if you've got fans, you almost start thinking, oh, but there's not once in that fight week did I ever think that he was ever going to beat Mayweather. No chance. No. It's not happening.
No.
And in this fight, when he was the heavyweight champion of the world. Heavyweight champion of the world. And as you just said there, Jake Paul got beat by Tommy Fury.
It won't happen.
Of course it won't happen.
Let's speak to an expert who knows what it's like to be the best. Paulie Malignaggi joins us now live from Miami. Hello, Paulie. How are you?
I'm good, guys. How are you? Pleasure to be on, man. How's everything going?
Our pleasure. We're big fans of you. We spoke to you many a time. Firstly, where are you? It sounds quite noisy where you are. Where are you?
I'm in an Italian cafe in Pompano Beach, just having some espresso.
Very nice. Can you tell them all to shut up so we can hear you properly? I'm only joking. Right, listen, Paulie, thank you for coming on. We've been talking about this fight, not just today, but in the build-up to it. We're all guilty of getting caught up in fight week about thinking that anything other than what we expect is going to happen. I'm stunned that anyone on this planet, thinks anything other than an AJ win, and it will last as long as AJ wants it to last. If you think differently, anyone on the planet, they've lost the plot. What's your view?
I don't think anything differently. I think the proof is in the pudding with AJ, the way he handled Francis Ngannou, who I think was also a bit of a sideshow fight, but was much more dangerous than Jake Paul. And you saw the way AJ took that very seriously and got rid of his opponent very, very quickly and in a destructive fashion. I see something similar here in this situation. But, these are discussion points, talking points, and that's why they make these kind of fights. Because I think these kind of sideshow fights sort of play on the ignorance of the world a little bit. But at the same time, I'm not sure that Jake isn't a little smarter than people think. I think he realizes he can cash in on him getting knocked out. He's kind of been building this up for years where people have been wanting to see him get knocked out so badly that I think he may have a viral moment and quintuple his net worth just with him going viral, being knocked out by AJ.
Paulie, I can't see it lasting longer than a round if AJ wants it. Can you make a case for Jake Paul getting anywhere near winning this fight? Anything whatsoever?
No, not at all. But I think it can last longer if Jake tries to survive. If Jake runs around for his life, he may last 2, maybe even 3 rounds. If Jake runs around I think if Jake tries to win the fight, the fight's over in a round. Because in order to try to win the fight, you have to try to attack and be in the pocket and be at risk. It's I heard you mentioning the McGregor fight. It's a little bit like the McGregor fight in that it depends on who you want to impress. Do you want to impress the casuals or do you want to impress the people that count, the people that understand this sport? McGregor fought Mayweather to survive and therefore went 10, 11 rounds. If Jake fights to survive, I think he can go maybe 3 rounds. If you fight to win, you'll get knocked out quicker because you'll be taking more chances. You'll be in the pocket longer. McGregor didn't fight to win. He fought to survive. Jake, I would give him more respect if he fought to win and came out sort of in a kamikaze-ish type of way, try to throw big punches, put himself in the pocket a little bit. Yeah, Jake would probably get knocked out, obviously, in that situation and be knocked out quicker. But I think the hardcore fans would give him more respect for actually trying to fight AJ and then trying to win the fight in that fashion.
Paulie, if you were going into this fight and you were AJ, and you could end it in the first 10 seconds, because the gulf in both fighters, and I use that term very lightly when I'm talking about Jake Paul, is gigantic. Probably the gulf between these two is probably as big as it's ever been in a professional bout. I think that's fair to say. Yeah. Would you want to end it in the first 10 seconds? What would you do?
I think AJ is the type that if he can end it in the first 10 seconds, he will. Again, it depends on, you just have to track down Jake. Because if Jake's running around, then obviously in the first 10 seconds, you wouldn't be able to end it. But I think AJ is a serious guy. I think in having worked many AJ fights, having talked to AJ many times in fighter meetings and his preparation for the fight and whatnot, I've worked around a lot of Anthony Joshua fights. He's a very serious guy. So I don't see him playing around with anybody, any of his opponents, especially an opponent like this where people can kind of look at it like as a sideshow. But AJ still has much bigger goals in boxing in his mind he wants to accomplish if you hear him talk. So this is sort of like a little pit stop on the way to those bigger goals. I don't think he's going to waste any time with this guy.
Paulie, is there a discussion to be had? If this fight ends the way that it could end with AJ really hurting Jake Paul, do you think this might be the last time then we see maybe this type of bout?
No, I don't think unless somebody gets seriously hurt, which obviously is a possibility. I think actually you'll see more of this because I think Jake will make himself more popular here. I think Jake will actually, be knocked out, but be given some credit for taking on a real opponent. And I think he'll come back, fight his regular opponents that he's been usually fighting and come back and keep winning. And I usually, when you see somebody a devastating injury in a fight sport, it's usually a fight that lasts longer. I don't think you ever typically see devastating injuries or traumatic injuries in fights that are short. Usually, you just put somebody out of their misery. It's not a long enough sustained beating to hurt them severely. In shorter fights, typically people are okay. So I don't think this fight lasts too long. And I think actually Jake probably comes back and does this again in the future and tries to come back against, the regular kind of opponents that he's been fighting before this. This is sort of a one-off in terms of his fight. He's taking on a real risk.
Paulie, I'm going to ask you two questions now. How excited are the Americans about this fight? Can you feel the fever out there building up to it? And also, who do you think in America is the biggest draw for them to watch it? Is it Jake Paul or is it AJ?
I would say in America, because Jake has such a big casual following, Jake is just a big, huge draw. Obviously, AJ is a monster draw in the UK, and he's I think he's a relatively big draw here in the US as well. But certainly in America, Jake is the bigger draw because, and what I mean by that is that there are more casuals interested in this fight than there are hardcore boxing fans interested in this fight. Yes, the hardcore boxing fans will watch because obviously it's an Anthony Joshua card. And, obviously everybody in world boxing understands and knows who Anthony Joshua is. And for the curiosity, they'll watch it. But I think this fight is designed to attract the casuals. And so from that perspective, I think Jake will be a bigger selling point in the States. I've been to one Jake Paul fight in person. And usually I go to boxing events and fans recognize me and talk to me and know who I am. The Jake Paul fight that I went to was with Woodley in the rematch. Nobody talked to me because nobody knew who I was. So casuals, it's an entire fan base of casuals, and that's fine. I'm not complaining about that. What I'm saying is I'm just giving you a perspective of there's different kinds of fan bases here that we're dealing with. Is the hardcore boxing fans and there's the casual boxing fans, and I think Jake attracts a lot of people that wouldn't usually watch boxing. He attracts them to boxing. There's pros and cons about that.
Let me ask you. I'm familiar with footballers and their routines, and when they cross that white line, they sort of forget about any problems or anything that's going on in the world. They just concentrate on the game. Is it the same with boxers when they climb into that ring? The reason I ask that is if you were to ask AJ now whether or not he worries about long-term damage that he can inflict on Jake Paul, he'd probably say yes. When he gets in the ring, can he hold back? Because there's a real danger. He can hurt him seriously.
I think that's a great question you're asking. I think on fight week, you're no longer thinking about the danger you pose to your opponent. I think you're just looking, your mindset is to hurt your opponent because your mindset is to hurt or be hurt. If you ask AJ a week later or even 4 months before this, yeah, of course, I think we all think like that. But by the time fight week arrives, we're not thinking about the hazards or anything, whether to ourselves or whether to our opponent. We're in a different mindset because that's the only way you can actually enter a fight and be productive and successful.
Paulie, thanks for coming on. I won't ask you who you think will win. I'll ask how quickly you think AJ will win in.
I'm going to say AJ in 2. If Jake tries to survive and runs around all over the place, I could actually see it going 3-4 rounds, you know, but I think if Jake even relatively tries anything to win the fight, Joshua knocks him out instantly. So I'm going to say AJ in 2.
If it goes past 2 and Paul loses, would you say that's been a successful night for him?
Yeah, I would say that because the casuals are too stupid to understand anything better. So they wouldn't understand that he can fight to win, you know? So it's a bit like the McGregor fight. Think about how many casuals you have in the McGregor fight saying they give him credit for going 10 or 11 rounds with Mayweather, when the only reason he went 10 or 11 rounds with Mayweather is because he fought to survive and not fought to win. So it's the same thing here. If Jake fights to survive and doesn't fight to win, he can go more time, and only the casual would appreciate that. The hardcore fan would see right through that and say, "Oh, he never even tried to win. This is a waste of time." So it depends on the approach Jake takes and who he wants to impress. Does he want to impress the hardcore fan, or does he want to just impress the casual?
Paulie, thanks for coming on. Will you tell the people that own that coffee shop that's the most sorry tree I've ever seen behind you?
So I'll do my best to tell them softly.
Listen, you're an absolute superstar. What an honour it always is to have a chat with you and a catch up. Enjoy the fight. Thanks for coming on, pal.
Thanks, guys. This is where I watch my football over here, guys, by the way. On Saturday afternoons, this is where the football is on.
All right.
This cafe.
It looks like a nice place to watch.
From Europe, of course.
Of course, yeah. Thanks, pal. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.
Take care, guys.
Tiniest tree in the world. Tiniest tree in the world. Right, a quick reminder that the third Ashes test, it starts tonight with England looking to start a historic comeback. Good luck with that. They go into the test 2-0 down with play starting at 11:30 tonight. talkSPORT will keep you updated with every wicket throughout the night. And remember, of course, that after every day's play, John Norman, Steve Hammy Harmison, they bring you a daily wrap-up, which you can find on the talkSPORT Cricket YouTube channel and, of course, on the Following On podcast. When we come back, one more Billy will be in the studio for the end of show quiz. yeah. It's the Drive and talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent, and friends at Just Eat. Right now, there are millions of prizes to be won, from Champions League final tickets to £1,000 cash when you place an order on the app. 18+ terms apply. Following us at 7, the GOAT Adrian Nami hosts live Carabao Cup action. Chelsea go to Cardiff in the quarterfinals. Team use for that is in. Joe Shannon has all the details. Joe, good evening.
Good evening, Andy. There are 11 Chelsea changes tonight after the victory over Everton in the Premier League at the weekend. Among those rested, Cole Palmer, as we expected. Among those coming in, Moises Caicedo, who returns from a 3-game domestic ban. Jorgensen is in goal. Achampong, Tosin, Badiashile and Hato are at the back. Caicedo and Andre Santos in the middle. George, Buonanotte and Gittins behind Mark Guiu up front. For Cardiff City, top of League One, playing some great football under Brian Barry Murphy. There are 5 changes tonight. Perry and G, Dylan Lawler, David Turnbull, Joel Colwill and Callum Robinson all come into the team. Trott is the goalkeeper, and G, Lawler, Chambers and Bagan are the back 4. Wintle and Turnbull in the holding roles. Joel Colwill, Ashford and Davis behind Robinson up front. And that is Callum Robinson, who's got a great record against Chelsea. 5 goals in 3 matches in the Premier League against them in the past. A place in the semi-finals of the League Cup at stake here in South Wales. It is Cardiff City against Chelsea.
Thanks, Joe. Benny might have just asked the greatest question ever. Please ask it on air.
That's personal.
Please ask it.
Personal.
Billy, how amazing was that? You asked the question, me and Billy just looked at each other in disbelief.
Yeah. I don't know, but we'll talk about it afterwards.
Please say it, Dee.
No.
One more Billy's in the studio.
Evening.
He does.
His mom should pick him up from.
She should. And he looks like he's 10.
Yep. He looks like he's
I heard you went to the Christmas party last night and you were thrown up in a bin in work this morning at 8 a.m.
Need to stop doing that,
You
don't
slept
I?
on the floor in one of the studios?
Yeah, in the green room, actually. Yeah.
You're a disgrace, mate.
Need to stop doing that. Embarrass myself.
How's your day been? Yeah, we don't care, Bill. Well, I know your day's been. 2 minutes for the end of show quiz. What are we doing, Billiam?
Just a bit of guess the intro today.
Oh,
You,
good.
Promised it yesterday.
you listened.
Good, I like that.
Yeah.
Well done, Billy.
I was a bit lazy, a bit tired today, so I just downloaded some
Let's just
songs.
jump straight in rather than you ad-lib.
All
No
right,
one
yeah,
cares.
fair enough. Andy, do you want to go first?
Yes, please, yeah. Yeah, that is Fleetwood Mac. Stop. Fleetwood Mac, here we go. I can't remember what it's called, but it's Fleetwood Mac. It's the first song on the album.
Half a point.
I don't know about that bit, but
Here we go. I can't remember what it's
Half a
called.
point, Bill. Half a point.
Fleetwood Mac.
half point. Yeah, it's Dreams
Okay.
by Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. Okay. What are you doing?
Benny's keeping score.
Oh, right, okay. Go on then.
Benny, this is you.
TLC, no scrubs.
Yeah, I would have got that.
Correct.
Well done.
1 point. And
How many of these you got lined up, Bill? Because we're going to...
6 each.
Okay, fine. Go. Call me. I can't remember who sings that song. Blondie.
No, ABBA.
Oh.
Waterloo.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that. Do it
Yeah.
again. Waterloo. Yeah, okay, fine. Yep.
Benny.
Wow.
What? Even you're laughing. Jack, hit me that again? No idea.
You'll know the artist, Defo.
Prince.
No, that is Santa Claus is Coming to Town by the Jackson 5.
Oh, you should have got that. Your man's in it.
Yeah, but come on now.
Michael Jackson.
Hey, no points.
Andy, you ready?
What score?
Half one to me, half to you.
Okay, go. Yeah, what's his name? The Rolling Stones. See. Paint It Black.
Correct. Well done.
Well done, Andy. Brilliant. I bet Neo. Miss Independent.
Correct.
All right.
Andy.
Yep. I know that you're gonna. It's that one, isn't it? I know.
dunno.
That you're gonna...
I don't know if it is.
Oh no, it's a song from the 50s. I can't remember. Go on.
You're born then, no?
It's Lonely This
15 seconds.
Lonely-
That's how long we've got left.
Lonely This Christmas by Mud.
That's it. It will be.
Yeah, no points.
Got one left.
There you go, Benny.
Oh,
50
my
Cent.
goodness.
Ooh.
Hate it or love it.
It's actually the game featuring 50 Cent.
Oh, you got that wrong.
No, it's actually 50 Cent.
Nah,
Right.
says it.
Jack,
there,
play
mate.
1 second of the last one.
I think you're right, Bill.
1 second. Ready? First to get it, Benny. Ready? Go.
When your legs don't.
Hey,
Ed
that is-
Sheeran. Yeah. That one, he sounds like he's on the toilet.
17.
We're going to go now because
Is that Ed
live
Sheeran?
commentary of Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. Shut up. He's on now. Live commentary on talkSPORT Boys and talkSPORT. Take calls after 10 o'clock. We will be loving you tomorrow at 4 o'clock for more of the same. Have a good evening. Be safe, everyone. Be safe.
Baby, my heart